Okay, we are live. San Francisco 49ers, Chicago Bears. The end of the marathon is upon us. Game 5 of 5 on this weekend marathon. We did 2 games Saturday, 2 games today, and now this is the third game of the Sunday window and the final game of all 5 of those games. Sunday Night Football between the Bears and the 49ers. Back for more football. Welcome back, Liz. Quick interception on the first play of the game by the Bears. It's going to be returned all the way back for a pick six, and the Bears are on the board to get us an exciting start to Sunday Night Football. Immediately, the Chicago Bears, a pick six, and Caleb Williams sitting on the bench smiling. He's like, shoot, okay, sounds good to me. Don't even have to worry about anything there. Just stay on the bench, already have a lead. Bears are going to take a gigantically quick lead. And we're going to get a flip it on the first play from scrimmage. Immediately a tipped ball for an interception. The Bears are the away team. They are going to be the orange team tonight. And the away team side. Wow. Okay. What a bang to start this game. Talk about starting the game with a bang. 15 seconds into the game, the Bears are winning 7-0. This is the end of the marathon stream, starting off with an absolute bang. All right, man. Wow, just getting everything set up. Bad start for Purdy. I mean, I don't know if that was his fault more so or the receiver's fault. Captain Rex is here. BJ Prod is here. BJ's here. Rex is here. Liz is here. Getting started. Sunday Night Football. If you're watching this after the live, also really happy to have you here. Want to make sure we have everything down. I want to make sure I also get some tags on this thing because it did help for the last one a little bit. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, NFL. 49ers. Bears. Chicago Bears. Kickoff is away. Back to the 49ers. As you can see, we're getting a celebration for the Chicago touchdown on the cool scoreboard I have. San Francisco 49ers versus Chicago Bears. All right. Second play from scrimmage for the 49ers is going to be an incomplete pass intended for Pearsall here. No flag thrown. They're going to say it was just a bit of feet getting tangled up. Perfect. We got some tags on this. That'll hopefully help out a little bit. Get some more people to come in here and hang out with us, watch the game. We are ready to go. 7-0 lead already for the Bears, as you can see on the scoreboard. We're excited, ready for some Sunday Night Football. We've been streaming all day, and my voice is still here. Absolutely amazing that is even the case. Going to be a toss out to McCaffrey. He's going to try to get some room. Not much there. Just a few yards for him. It's going to be third down for the Niners. I was almost late because I had to go get some wings at a local wing place here. Welcome back, Ethan. This is a sobering start for 49ers fans. Man, I got some new soap on Christmas, too. That stuff smells really good on my hands right now. My hands smell amazing, guys. Only 1 minute into this game so far. Already a touchdown. This is the second possession already for the Niners. Bears get the ball to start the third quarter. Throw by Purdy, 3rd and 7. Going to be completed to Tonjes, the tight end. Kittle ruled out at the last second today. And that is Tonjes, who I would have started in fantasy, but I started Mayer for the Raiders. Ended up getting me a lot of points anyway, so we're all happy anyway. That is a first down for the Niners right across midfield near the 45-yard line. That's where they're going to start this next set of downs. Looks like he fell at the 44. That is where it is. Purdy is under center. Going to take this snap. Use check in motion. Going to hand it off to McCaffrey, who's going to get 9 yards on this run. Very good run for McCaffrey. Second down and 1. He's almost got 1,000 yards receiving. That's crazy, guys. Guy's on fire. We are 1,084 subs. 16 more subs if we happen to hit it somehow tonight would be our goal for the day, to get to 1,100 subs. Liking, subscribing is free. I bet you everybody here may already be subscribed, though. So welcome in, everybody. Happy to have you here. 13 minutes left in the first quarter. Purdy under center. Looks like this might be a handoff. We'll see if they do a little RPO action or what. There we go. It's going to be McCaffrey on the handoff. He's going to try to get a yard. Not going to get there, though. It's going to be 3rd and inches as he gets stuffed on this run. And we're going to wait to see. 3rd and inches. Yeah, we're rooting for the Bears as well. Let's go Bears. Technically, the 49ers are the Cardinals' rival, but that's just a big technically. 12 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first. Waiting for, well, they gave him a first down on that one. That seems like a weird spot for me. Going to go 1st and 10. Casey's rooting for the 49ers. Oh, we have a little bit of a mixed crowd in here now. All right, sounds good. It's not usual for me to root for a Chicago team, but I don't mind the Cubs. Tonight I'm rooting for the Bears. They have been bad for so long. They're finally good. Oh, ball batted down. 1st and 10, going to be 2nd and 10. Batted at the line of scrimmage. All right, let's go ahead and start a poll to start the game. We'll change the poll later. Who are you rooting for in this game? 49ers. Bears. There you go. Just so you guys know, I'm rooting for the Bears in this one, but I can't vote because I made the poll. All right, Purdy going to look to throw. He's going to complete this pass. It is to Tonjes again. Tonjes is going to have a really good day. I saw that coming from a mile away. I picked him up from free agency. Thought he was going to get going. Bears put BTA. What's up, Miles? Welcome in. Happy to have you here. Honestly, I can kind of go either way with these teams, just hoping for no injuries. Yeah, we've seen a lot of injuries. You want the Niners, but yeah, no injuries. I hear you. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for the 49ers from the 26-yard line, trying to avoid some pressure. Good blocking for him. He's going to throw downfield to the end zone. It is caught by the 49ers. Who is that on the reception? Number 5. Who's number 5 for the Niners? There's a flag down right now. We're going to see what this is on. This gain of 25 is going to stand, as it's going to be a defensive holding. They're going to decline that penalty. It's going to be a ball at the 1-yard line right now. 1st and goal for the San Francisco 49ers. What a play by them. I don't even know. Purdy thrown to the end zone, wide open. It's Tonjes. I already won my fantasy week, but I should have started Tonjes, guys. Wide open, Tonjes touchdown. 49ers respond to the quick pick 6 by the Bears, and the Bears offense is finally going to get a possession today. After we get this extra point, we're going to see if it's good. It'll be 7-7 with the extra point going up and in. Miles rooting for the Bears. I think the Bears have an advantage in this game as well. Got 6 votes right now. People rooting for the Bears. We got 3 for the Niners, 3 for the Bears. I'm also going for the Bears. Kick is up. It is good. We get to flip the board again, guys. Got to give it a flip. 6-7. We got a tie game. Niners have tied it up. We will get the San Francisco celebratory thing, maybe, if it wants to do it. I don't know. 6-7. We got a 6-7 in the chat. 6-7. We flipped it, Casey. Voice holding up pretty good, actually. I'm actually able to talk normally still, but if I get a little too excited, it will disappear. It's happened a couple times. I was singing in the car for some reason while I was going to pick up wings. I didn't even get to eat the wings. They're right here. I went there, got the wings, waited for the wings, picked the wings up, came back, turned the stream on, and here we are. All right. Commercial break right now, so we're missing nothing at the moment. Hi, Lura Croft. Welcome back. As a Panthers fan, I don't have a dog in this fight. That's perfectly fine. Welcome in. Sorry for your Panthers today. They're going to have a very important matchup against the Buccaneers next week. Hopefully they will pull it off. What were you singing to? I was just humming, doing my own thing. I do it all the time. I was just kind of doing a sort of, it's one of those things where you kind of make up your own song. That's what I was doing. BJ, let's go. 7-7 right now. Looks like we got one more Niners. We're completely split down the middle right now. 4 people rooting for the Niners. We got 4 people rooting for the Bears. This is the first time we've had 50-50 splits on who we're rooting for in the games. Usually it's all Cardinals, all Broncos, basically, or mostly one team. Like last game, we were all rooting for the Bills except for Liz. If they lose, they're still going to win the Super Bowl. All right, that's confidence. They definitely could win the Super Bowl. They've been very good this year. It's the thing that we're going to have to find out is, do they have enough experience to win the playoff games, or are they still too young to win in those big-time games? Sometimes when there's a team with a little bit of inexperience in the playoffs, they end up getting beat by a team that's a veteran team. But we'll find out. The Bears have been winning a lot of good games this year. I think that the Packers will be bounced pretty quick. I think Bucks or Panthers, whoever makes it into the playoffs, I think there might be a little bit of issues for them winning a game in the playoffs. We'll see what happens. There could be chaos. Just need to keep the starters safe for both teams. Yeah, the Packers learned that lesson the hard way last night. Need to keep the starters safe. All right, there's 10:57 left in the first quarter. We got ourselves a 7-7 game. The Chicago Bears have a great head coach, and they are signs and they are proof that the Cardinals, if they find the right coaching staff, could actually be good, because the Bears have been bad with a lot of bad coaching staffs for a while. This coach is legit, and I'm hoping we can do the same thing as well. Maybe we can go get maybe we can get Campbell, Dan Campbell, if he ends up getting fired. Gonna bring it out from the end zone all the way down to the 29, and then he gets leveled. That's where the Bears will start with their first possession of the game in a 7-7 ball game after the defense got a touchdown of their own. They're going through the lineup for the starters of the Bears offense. It's always nice when you go get your first play from scrimmage as the offense and you already have a 7-point total for the day. Makes it look real good for you. Caleb Williams all alone in the backfield for the first play, so it looks like they're going pass here unless it's a design QB run, but it's a pass. Williams throws it, completed. That is Loveland. Now that's Komet. Who would have thought Komet would be on the first play? Matt Eberflus. Yes, absolutely. Just to name one of them. There have been multiple. Bills will shoot themselves in the foot in the playoffs. They always do. I just call it karma for pushing the Dolphins out of the playoffs. It was a 4-yard gain. Actually, they gave him 7, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Caleb Williams going to complete. Oh, that's balls tipped at the line. Going to be 3rd and 3 now. 10 minutes, 16 left. That was tipped by Elliott at the line. Number 92 for the Niners. All right, come on. I feel like the NFC West is going to be a real tough force in the playoffs this year. I'm calling that. There's going to be 3 teams in the playoffs from that division. Every team other than the Cardinals, really tough. All those Cali teams. You got the Seahawks as well. Who knows if the Seahawks will do well? They've been struggling a little bit depending on the week and the opponent, but they've been getting it done. Got it done today. All right, 3rd and 3. Caleb Williams looking to throw. Going to Gonna fake the throw. Gonna now still look to throw. Can he find somebody? He throws to the sideline. Is that caught or is that intercepted? I'm waiting for the call. There's a flag down. Bears are saying they caught it. 49ers are saying flag. There's a flag. Looks like it's on the Bears. Waiting for the call from the refs. Caleb Williams is not happy with it. Niners will decline this penalty. It is on the Bears. And that means that the Bears will have to punt regardless of when he wants to speak. There is no foul for a legal player downfield. Still 4th down, though. Looks like it was an incomplete pass, they're saying. 4th and 3. So regardless of what all that was, there's going to be a punt for the Bears. And Moore is waiting back for the punt. The Niners going to get the ball back pretty quickly here. And we're going to run through our stats for the first few possessions for each offense. Once we get this punt, it is up. Around the 5, it's going to hit and bounce into the end zone. All right, that's a touchback. That's where the Niners will get the ball. Let's take a look at our player stats so far in this game. Caleb Williams is 1 of 3 on their first possession for 7 yards. Cole Kmet with that 1 reception. He got the 7 yards. Jermaine Edmonds is the leading tackler for the Bears. 2 tackles. 49ers, Brock Purdy. Purdy 4 of 7 for 52 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception on that pick 6 on the first play of the game. Christian McCaffrey has 3 carries for 13 yards. Tonjes on the first drive had 3 receptions for 27 yards and a touchdown. Demarcus Robinson has 1 catch for 25. Yeah, Tonjes 3 catches for that 27 yards. That's crazy. 5.7 fantasy points plus the touchdown. That's a really good start for him. He's going to have a really crazy day. Your husband and you are having chili dogs for dinner since it's Sunday Night Football. That sounds amazing. Sounds like you guys have a really good set of meals every single day. You guys eat really good. We're on commercial break right now. Got ourselves a really good game here on Sunday Night Football. Hopefully it will stay close. We got our nice new little scoreboard. We are in our room and we are getting this thing going. We just ran through the stats. Casey wants to come over, Liz. You got to let her come over. Save a chili dog for her. It sounds really good. I made hot dogs this week as well. I did on the grill outside, hot dogs, hamburgers. The day after Christmas, it was awesome. It was awesome that you're able to go outside and not be freezing your butt off at that point because it's so warm out here in Colorado. You're having leftover turkey, mashed potatoes. Nice. Yeah, Sponge. It is Derek, the mentally unstable sponge. He's SpongeBob's distant cousin. We're back from commercial break. He got refilled on his marijuana intake, so he's having a good time back there. There is 9 minutes and 59 seconds left in the first quarter. We have had 3 possessions already. Last night was a completely different story. Last night, goodness, who the hell did the Packers play? Well, they were moving the ball really quickly, running the ball down. And that first drive took like 8 minutes off the clock and about 10 minutes of actual time. Another pass on the first play from scrimmage on this drive is going to be completed for 11 yards from Brock Purdy to, I don't know who caught it. It might be Tonjes again. Number 71 for the 49ers is questionable to return with a hamstring injury. Seems a little bit upset about that one. That could be a lingering thing, could affect him in the playoffs. Purdy's in the gun. Going to hand this one off to McCaffrey to the right side. From the 31-yard line, he's going to get to the 32, and that is it. Gain of about a yard. Last night, the game was flying by in the first quarter. So far in this one, We've been 20 minutes in, only 5 minutes of game time. So it's going pretty slow, actually. My name is Ryan, Christina. Nice to meet you. Welcome to my brand new sports channel. Been going for 4 months. Happy to see you here. Come join the Askew crew. Love to have you. Oh, yeah, they were playing the Ravens. The Ravens were going so slow last night. That first drive took 8 minutes off the clock. So, all right, avoids the sack. Running to the right side is Purdy. He's going to get a few yards and slide down. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the 49ers around the 35-yard line. Chicago defense trying to make a stop here. Alta Falcons. All right, this next snap is probably going to happen just under the 8-minute mark. My scoreboard will update after each play. Luckily, we're always a little bit ahead of it. Much better than it being ahead of us. Purdy looking to throw. 3rd down. He's getting pressured pretty quickly. Ball's going to get tipped down. That's going to be a 4th down. And the Niners are going to have to punt this football. Good job, Bears. Good job. We got the blue for the Bears. That's the only blue it is. It doesn't do a dark blue. We got 10 people in here right now. Happy to have you here. Hope you're having a good night. We're waiting the punt. Back to the Bears. Punter standing on the 22-yard line. This is Morstead. 36 punts this season. 38 punts, actually. He's finally getting to punt. Good for him. Didn't get to punt very much at all last week if he had punted at all. Ball's going to be fair caught at the 16. Really good punt by Morstead. That's where the Bears are going to start, at the 16 when they come back from commercial break. All right. Do I like video games? Yes, I do like video games. I play video games a lot, but I've been doing a little bit more YouTube than video games recently. Other than my job, with my job and the YouTube, I've been doing more video. I've been doing less video games, more YouTube as of late. So streaming all day yesterday, all day today. Get a Bears time to kick some butt and get a touchdown. What games? Well, it just kind of depends on the games. I have one medieval game where it's like a war battle game I've been playing. It's pretty fun. I play the football game, like the college football one. That's a pretty fun one. I've been playing some first-person shooters in the past, but haven't been playing many of those right now. But yeah, stuff kind of like that. I play sports games. Play a little bit of everything, honestly. You're playing Stardew Valley while watching the previous stream with the Askew crew. Stardew Valley, I've heard of that one. That seems like something my wife would like, Stardew Valley. All right, so far in this stream, we're going to refresh real quick. Want to see how many people have come in to hang out with us so far. 105. Pretty awesome. Welcome in. Glad to have you. We still have a lot of time in the first quarter. We're just getting started today. How to download games? I have an Xbox. That's how I do it. Otherwise, if you have a computer, you can download certain games on your computer through Steam. Ryan, have you seen Game of Thrones series? I just finished it. I've seen the original Game of Thrones series. Have not watched House of the Dragon. I'm on episode 5, season 1 of House of the Dragon, so haven't watched that yet. Let's see. 5 days. Gotcha. Do you play any GSGs or RTGs? Real-time strategies? I don't really play any real-time strategies right now. Not at the moment. I have before. We're coming back out of commercial break now, guys. Finally. I've not played any. I haven't played any in a while, but I have the game I play right now a lot is Mount and Blade Bannerlord. That game is addicting. But I find that if I'm on it too long, it's 3 a.m. all of a sudden and I need to go to sleep. 7:44 left on the first quarter clock. This first quarter is actually moving by a little bit slow. Bears going to hand the ball off on the first play. Going to go for 1 yard, and that is pretty much it. Looks like the ref might have given him 2. Ref's getting a generous spot on that one. Haven't watched House of Dragon yet. If you like alt history or World War II history, check out HO is a goodie. I like World War II history. I kind of got burnt out with it on all the Call of Duty games that did that. You have NBA 2K26 on your Xbox One. Nice. Is that fun? The last one I played NBA wise was NBA 2K23. That's the last one I did. 7 minutes left in the first. It is 2nd and 8. Going to be another handoff. This is Swift. He's going to try to swiftly get some yards. No pun intended. 3-yard gain for him. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Also, War Thunder. Is War Thunder like a plane, like a jets, World War II kind of fighter jet game? That's what it sounds like. All right, big 3rd down for the Bears, or they're going to have to punt the ball back. I might be snacking on a little bit of chicken from time to time in this game because I have not eaten today, and I need to start eating some food or I'm going to pass out. 3rd down pass is incomplete, and the Bears are going to have to punt on a 3 and out. You hate to see it, guys. You hate to see that. Quick punt for the Bears. You can add you on Nintendo Switch NBA 2K3. I don't have any sort of Nintendo items. I have none of that. 4th and 4. Bears punt the ball. Returner waiting around the 25, going to catch it, try to return it. He's going to get it to the 30, out to the 35. Right around the 35. That's where the Niners going to start their next drive. You have 2K23. Yeah, it's not a bad game. I don't mind it. Hearts of Iron 4 is nothing like COD, more like Civ. I don't like Civilization 5 or any of those Civ games. I like the game like Mountain Blade Bannerlord where you can actually go on the field with your army and fight. That's really fun to me. All right, so Niners coming back on the field for their next possession. They didn't put a fork in here. I'm going to have to go grab a fork at the commercial break. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the quarter. Looks like a handoff. It is going to be a handoff to McCaffrey. He's got a 5-yard gain. He's going to get more. He's going to get a 10-yard gain trying to break the tackles out to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. Breaking so many tackles. What a run by Christian McCaffrey out to the 25-yard line. What a masterful run for him. 43-yard rush for Christian McCaffrey, all the way deep into Bears territory. That was a massive run. Christian McCaffrey showing he's still got it. Some people are wondering if he's getting older, if he's running out of time as a running back. No, look at that run right there. He's still got it. You were disappointed Game of Thrones wasn't longer. Yeah, season 8 should have been a lot longer. They should have ended that series not so fast. They just rushed it to the end, and it was awful. The last season was awful. Yeah, there's a lot of characters I like. Robb Stark is my favorite character in the entire show. I'm sad that he died so fast. All right, there's a Bears player, number 26, a little shaken up on the play. He is coming off the field. I'd be a little shaken up, too, if that happened to me. That's a little embarrassing. He broke like 5 tackles on that run. Half the defense got their tackles broken. Number 1 of the defense laid out number 26 of the defense. It was a player-on-player, same team on same team hit right there. So you would like sea power, if you like guided missile, and I like ground combat more so than the naval stuff. Running on the ground, Robinson's going to get himself a 15-yard gain as well, all the way down to the 10-yard line. Another first down, and the 49ers offense looks unstoppable right now. My name is Ryan, Christina. So you would like, let's see, disappointed. Let's see, let's go. Good evening, Askew crew. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? Happy to have you here. Arya was a badass. Arya also kills like every major villain in the entire show. Spoiler alert. She kind of kills like every bad guy. Rolling out to his left side, Purdy on first and goal. He's going to scramble. He's to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he dives in for a touchdown. 49ers doing a little jig, and they're going to take a lead, first lead of the game for them. 49ers offense looking like unstoppable beast. Other than that pick six, everything is going well for the 49ers tonight so far. It is time. You guys know what time it is. We're going to flip it. And then we're going to flip it. And then we're going to flip it back because we flipped too far. And then we're going to flip that. There we go. Liking and subscribing is free, guys. We're about to have the extra point. We're assuming it's going to be good, though, by Pinheiro. He's coming out to line this kick up. We're trying to hit 20 watch hours at least in the stream tonight. We're also trying to hit. Kick is up, and it is good. We're also trying to hit 20 likes as well. And let's take a look at what we're at the moment. We got 5 likes in the stream right now. We got 3.6 watch hours on the stream as well. Absolutely amazing. So far, we've gotten like 90 watch hours today, though. So honestly, even 10 would be 100, which is a good deal. That was my goal for the whole day, is getting to 100. Actually, my goal was 60, so we're already 30 past that. We're at commercial break right now. You're missing nothing. You can see the score right here and the time left in the first quarter. This game's taking a while, guys. Might be a 1 hour long first quarter in this game. What's up, Lane? How you doing tonight? Happy to have you in here. Touchdown Niners. Yep, we saw it. These if you're looking at the score right now, just coming into the game, you're thinking, wow, this is a really even match. But honestly, if you look at it, the offense for the Niners has 14 points. The offense for the Bears has 0. So it's their defense who is outscoring them right now. We're just waiting for the commercial break right now. I'm going to go ahead and grab a fork real quick. I'm gonna get a Subaru. We need 15 more subscribers tonight. Are you thrilled with how well the Broncos are playing? I am thrilled with how well the Broncos are playing. Yeah, gives me something to root for, because being a Cardinals fan, there's really never anything to root for. So my AFC team, my whole family loves the Broncos. I'm very excited that the Broncos are doing well. It's about time one of my teams I like actually is doing well. Fork break. All right, be right back. All right, back from commercial break, and I'm back with a fork. Yeah, the good game so far. If it weren't for the pick six, it'd be 14-0, though. Everyone say hello to the fork. It is going to help me do everything I need to do tonight, and actually help me not pass out. I need to eat some food a little bit, so we'll do that during the commercial break. Snack on a little chicken. Promise not to smack too loudly. Bears take over Ryan's chair. Yeah, the others today have not been super great. The Cardinals game was a blowout. Bills game ended up being really exciting at the end, but they kind of blew it going for 2. Kick is up in the air. Bears going to catch it at the goal line. Going to carry this one out to the 10, out to the 20, and he's not going to make it any further than the 23. So not the best decision for him to take that one out. Yeah, they blew it all around. I have wings. Told you guys I wanted some wings last game. I went ahead and did that. Went to a local wing place. I did get boneless because they have really good boneless wings there. But if I go somewhere else, like there's another local place where the bone-in wings are the way to go. But my wife calls them big chicken nuggets, which is fine with me. There's more meat involved, and I'm happy with that part. 4:47 left in the first quarter. We've had a long first quarter in this game. A lot of commercial breaks. Going to be a throw by Williams. He's going to throw downfield, and it is over the head of the intended receiver. Going to be 2nd and 10. Incomplete for the Bears. 49ers are slowly but surely taking momentum in this game early. The Bears need to respond and get some of it back before it gets out of hand. We've been seeing it all day long. The momentum can switch and then can completely stay to one side. Wow, that was a gigantic hit at the end of that play. I don't know if that was necessary. Boom. Wow, that was a big shot. Still legal, but that was a big shot. It better be hot wings. They are hot wings. Yes, absolutely. Chicago going to pass. Going to complete this pass. It's going to be a first down on 2nd and 10. Really good play. That is Burden the third who's going to make the catch. 1st and 10 Chicago moving downfield. Wingstop is good and aren't the ones with bones healthier. The ones with bones are technically healthier. They're both kind of not great for you, but yeah, the ones that are fried like basically chicken nuggets, like boneless, those are not as good for you because they're fried and a little more processed than the regular chicken wings. All right, handoff here. Going to go to the 40 all the way out to the 41. That's going to make it a 2nd and short for the Bears. Moving the ball really quickly downfield all of a sudden. Clock is ticking in the first quarter, but it's finally ticking. I mean, we've almost had an hour-long first quarter. I mean, I can't even talk anymore. My voice is finally starting to lose it. Got a Mountain Dew as well. Got to go with the Mountain Dew. Love a good Coke, though. And then Dr. Pepper Zero. If I'm going for zero sugar soda, Dr. Pepper is the best one. It tastes just like the real thing almost. All right, this is going to be a pass completed for a first down to Cole Kmet down to the 50-yard line. A lot of good tight ends having good days today. There's a flag down. We're going to take a look at what this flag is, see what happens. Personal foul. Illegal block below the knees. Defense. This is going to give an automatic first down to the Bears. This is a big penalty right here. Number 48 was the penalty. That's Bethune. Yeah, that was a bit low. I can see why they called it. They tried to go through one of the opponents to get to the guy to tackle. And you cannot do that. You can't do that if you're below the knee. In the gun formation, 35-yard line of the 49ers. Williams looking to throw. He's going to throw this ball deep downfield to the end zone. He's got a man, and he's going to have a touchdown. There's the response the Bears needed. What a big touchdown by Burden. That is another 35-yard passing touchdown. 5-play, 77-yard drive. 1 minute, 54 seconds is all it took. What a good first start to this game. We got another flip it here, guys. You guys know what we're going to do. We're going to flip it and flip it and, flip it. All right, pending the extra point, we have ourselves a tie game. Waiting for the kick to go up. It is up, almost blocked. Whoa, that was close to being blocked. Kick is up, it is good. 14-14. There's a flag down here. This will affect the kickoff most likely, not the actual point after attempt. It is a personal foul on San Francisco again. Is it a leverage penalty or something? Personal foul, leverage, defense number 95. It is Collins on the 49ers. That's a lot of penalties so far for the Niners today. We got a tie ball game. Really good game going on in Santa Clara. Flip it and then drop it on the table. Flip it and drop it on my little shelf thing, little pull-out drawers. All right, they're headed to commercial break again. We've been going for literally 50 minutes in this first quarter, and we have 2 minutes and 53 seconds, 2 minutes and 58 seconds left, and there is literally no indication that this quarter is going to end anytime soon. So we are rolling in this game. Still 15 subs away from 1,100, which is the goal for the day. But we've blasted our watch time goals this weekend. We've got about 200 in the last 2 days total watch hours, and that's not counting the videos on the channel that are still getting views. The videos themselves on my channel right now are averaging about 28 watch hours per day, even without me doing anything at the moment. So we'll just keep adding more and more, getting a portfolio. Ryan, are you doing Monday Night Football tomorrow? That's the plan right now. I'll let you know if it changes. I'll make a post and let you know if that changes. Might need to rest my voice a little bit, but I'm trying to do as hard of a push as I can forward to get monetized. And right now, after today, we'll be about 500 watch hours away or 400 away from getting monetized. Thanks to all of you lovely people who are watching the streams with me. You guys are being like the biggest reason why. You're being a big help. All right. Yeah, we got a few people also in the Discord, guys. We have a Discord. If everyone wants to come hang out there, it's a place for the new crew called the Askew Crew. That's all my subscribers to come hang out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and myself. We got 8 total people in there already. So yeah, come hang out. I've got it on my PC. I do not have it on my phone, so it'd be hard to get on my phone and get in there. All right, let's see what we got in the chat. A little bit new. Who's playing Monday Night Football tomorrow? I think it's the Falcons and Rams. It's the Falcons and Rams tomorrow. Oh, yeah, Chris got it. It'll probably be a beatdown, but the Falcons love doing the Browns thing of playing really well at the end of the year after they've been eliminated. And after they're completely eliminated from the playoffs, they start beating everybody. So that's kind of a Falcons thing to do. So I could see maybe the Rams not trying as hard tomorrow. They're in a playoff spot already. They're going to chill this week, and the next week against the Cardinals, they might even sit all their starters. Cardinals may get a win because of that for no reason to hurt their draft position, but I think that I see the Rams winning unless they totally show up with no effort tomorrow. And I could see that because there's been several teams today not having much effort. There is a flag down on the kickoff, that was around the 50 because of the other penalty. Free kick out of bounds on the kicking team because the ball went out of bounds. The ball's going to be placed at the 45-yard line by rule now. And that is not a good start for the next drive. The Niners are going to have a really good field position to start off. Hear that about the Falcons? Yep, Ashley. And Ashley, you're a Bengals fan, right? You were the Bengals fan that joined us earlier today, I believe. Welcome back, by the way. Happy to have you here. Happy to have everyone here as well, even if we don't know your name yet. We are building a really good community on YouTube. It's been only 4 months, and next year is going to be the biggest year yet. We're going to absolutely blow this out of the water. We've only been streaming for like 6 weeks as well as part of the stuff we've been doing. But now in the last like 3 or 4 weeks, we've been streaming almost every game we can. Oh, Who Day. Okay, gotcha. There's 6 wins now. Good for you guys. Got a few more wins. Something to feel a little more proud about. Absolutely destroyed the Cardinals today. Yeah, I've been grinding with the streams. I won't always be doing 10-hour marathon streams. That's definitely not what I plan on doing in the future, but I'm just trying to grind that way towards 4,000 watch hours. Pearsall with a big grab crossing into Bears territory. Going to be like a 30-yard pass completion to Pearsall all the way to the 45 of the Bears. 49ers are just slicing and dicing this defense right now, and this defense has looked pretty good this year. Liz, you're rooting for the Rams? Don't do that to us. Don't root for the Rams, Liz. We don't root for LA teams here in Arizona. Handoff on this play to McCaffrey. He's going to get about 6 yards. Liz, you're cool, so you can root for whoever. Hope you're enjoying your chili dogs. Pearsall's over on the sideline, injured again. Bro's been injured more this year and played less football than when he literally got shot in the chest last year. I really don't understand how he's been injured longer this year without getting shot in the chest than he was last year getting shot in the chest. It's really ironic. All right, handoff on 2nd and 3 from the 38. Going to go for 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and short. There's a flag down. This ball may be going backwards. You got to grind it out early. Yep, got to grind it out early. Once we get monetized, it'll be feeling a lot better. Getting shot chances a man, I guess. Oh, it changes a man, yeah. Aaron Rodgers is going to retire in the green and gold. That'd be pretty cool. He'll sign a 1-day contract. I feel like they left on pretty good terms overall. He kind of was a bit of a diva about it, but he'll go back and sign a 1-day contract. Yeah, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, George Kittle, Ricky Pearsall, Brock Purdy. A lot of injuries this season for the Niners. Still been winning without those people, though. Purdy going to run this one to the right side, going to dive for a first down. That's a 3-yard gain and a first down for the Niners. The Discord. Anyone have the link to the Discord? It's harder for, honestly, with Discord, I always am like, where the hell is the link? I don't know how to do it. I can pull it up from my bio, though. At least I put it in there. If you look at my bio on my channel, you can copy and paste that link. Let's see. Let me try it. I want to make sure it works. There you go. Yeah, you can hop in there. It's on the description on my channel, the bio basically. And Rex just put it in there. You can join that way. All right, 2nd and 11 for the 49ers. George Kittle is from Iowa, from the local school you went to before, so it's weird. Man, nice lane. There was someone up here earlier that I think it was Kaylee or something, or Casey, that went to school with Carson Palmer or something, and now you went to an area right with George Kittle? That's crazy. All right, into the first quarter. Finally, 1 hour into the game, we're at the end of the first quarter. Really good start to the game. This might be the best game of the day. Really glad we're calling it. Even though we're running on attrition at this point, really out of energy right now. Streaming for 10 straight hours is not as easy as it seems, especially when you're calling the games and stuff. I'm kind of treating this as, hanging out with everybody, though. Brock Purdy, he's 6 for 11 for 93 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception right now. Caleb Williams, 4 of 8 for 61 yards. Swift on the ground is the leading rusher for the Bears with 8 yards, but only one carry. McCaffrey has 8 carries for 61 yards. That 41-yard rush really helped out with that, though. It says you can't join. That's weird that it says you can't join. Imagine the Steelers. Do you have a Discord account? You have to have a Discord to be able to join. Do you have an account? If you have I think it's to avoid bots and other people. You have to make sure you have a Discord account. You say you do. Okay. Yeah. I really don't know much about Discord. I'm just trying to make a community for the subscribers to be able to go into. Are you Idian boy? Yeah, maybe your email, maybe verify the account. I don't know. Cool, you're Idian boy. Nice. Yeah, I see you in there. You're online. Maybe if I make you, oh yeah, you're Bears. Gotcha. They're gonna put you under the team that you like the most. There we go. Yeah, I gave myself Broncos and Cardinals in there. Appreciate all the work you're doing in there, NCAA Sports Insanity. I don't even know if he's here right now, but you and Rex are putting in a lot of work on that Discord already. I can tell. All right, looks like we're at 1,086 subs. We are 14 away from our goal for the day. We may not hit it, but we've been doing a good job. We've been growing about 13 more subs today. That's awesome. 13 more people, a part of the Askew crew. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. And the bigger you get, it gets a lot easier to grow. You get more eyes on your channel, more people coming in and hanging out. Purdy looking to throw on. 2nd and 11 to Pearsall is going to be completed to the 21-yard line. First down for the Niners. 49ers got another first down. We also got USC Upstate in there as well. Nice. So right now there's 10, 11, including me. We got Lane in there also. Welcome in, Lane. Happy to have you in the Discord. McCaffrey gets 16 yards on this play, all the way inside the 10. And the 49ers have he has 77 yards on the ground already. They aren't in subscriber role, and we can't assign that. Only you can. I can only assign the role. I thought I made it where you guys could assign roles. Weird. McCaffrey is running to the edge, to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Niners. They're going to jump back out in front. Wow. That's crazy. All right, we're going to get to do this fun little thing again. You know what time it is. 21. Kick is up. It's good. Pinero's such a good kicker. So reliable. Yeah, we got Liz likes the Dolphins. We got Scatman. Okay, I'm putting everyone under the subscriber category who hasn't gotten it yet, but it's making everyone's, I guess the subscriber one's overweighing everything else. It's making everybody white. It's making everyone's names white, which isn't very fun. You have that one to where only you can edit and assign the subscriber role, like with the mods and head ski roll. Could you let us do that? Let's see. I mean, I'd like to be able to do that, where you could assign roles. Boom. I'm gonna go in here, permissions. You gotta go to mods, permissions. Webhooks, manage server. I'm trying to add it right now. We're on commercial break, so I'm just trying to make sure I get this good for you. Manage threads and posts. I don't really see the other thing about roles. It says you should be able to manage roles, but I guess it was too high up. Maybe I should adjust it down like this. Ah, okay. So if I put them in order from top to bottom. Okay, so it's head skew at the top, mod second, OG third, subscribers fourth, and then you got all the teams. I think that might help a little bit. That might change it a little bit. Yeah, some people's colors just changed because OG is now ranked higher. So that means that it is more important than the subscriber role. I think subscriber I should change to Askew Crew also. So I guess you might be able to change it now. You won't have to manually assign team roles. You added onboarding. Oh, wow. Cool. I don't even know how to do that, man. I'm not going to lie to you. We're back from commercial break. San Francisco in a 21-14 lead over the Bears. Yeah, Miles is in there. Saw Miles joined. But now you can't assign OG. But you guys are above the... That's weird. You guys are above the OG as well. They're going to go ahead and take a knee after the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. Oh boy, I'm trying to get it pulled up real quick. Server settings, roles. Yeah, it's got head skew, then mods, then OG. You think you're good? Sweet. I'm not going to touch anything if you think you're good. All right, handoff here to Swift. He's going to get right through the middle. He breaks through. There's one guy to beat, and he doesn't beat him. Down to the 48 into 49ers territory. That's Monganai, I believe. That's not Swift. Monongai, who is going to get that one. Monongai was able to split right through there. That's about a 17-yard gain for him. He had one guy to beat. Luckily, he beat him. You can change subscribers to Askew Crew. Yeah, go ahead. Change it to Askew Crew. That is technically the subscribers. Just like Grossi would have him as Grossi Posse. Mongai is going to make this catch for about 10 yards to the 37. That's another first down for the Bears. And they're moving the ball just as easily as the Niners were. Monongai. I think that's a pretty easy one to pronounce, honestly. Your Discord profile picture is an NFL helmet with all the NFL teams' helmets in the helmet puzzle. Well, that's pretty fancy. Someone's trying to show off. Just joking. That's pretty cool. Caleb Williams is going to throw it downfield. He's got a free play to the end zone. He's going to complete this pass for a touchdown to 84. It's a free play they took advantage of, and that's a touchdown for the Bears. They'll wait for the flag, but this is offsides defense, penalty declined. That's a touchdown for the Bears. What a game we're having right now. That is Loveland for the touchdown score. You know what time it is. I told you last game, I was like, man, I haven't been able to flip the thing at all today. It looks like we're flipping this thing like crazy right now. Flippy, dippy, doodah. Boom. 21-21. It has the old Washington Redskins logo before the Commanders on the puzzle. Oh, that's a classic. 21-21 right now. Kick is going to go up. It is good. We've only been 17 minutes and 40 seconds into this game. We've got 3 touchdowns for both teams. We have a full amount of scoring in this game. Still 12:20 on the clock in the second quarter. This is absolutely mind-blowing right now. Ethan, it feels so weird having a game that's actually competitive. At least it's a good game. Ethan was just thinking that. 41 points before the half. WTF. 42, actually, Warhorse. 42 points is crazy. I get what you're saying. We got a celebration here for the Bears. All you Bears fans watching the game, there's your little celebration for the Chicago Bears. My scoreboard's giving you a little dance. And I'm gonna eat some food so I don't die on stream, because that would be a bit of I might go viral, but I wouldn't be able to monetize that. These defenses are getting worked, yeah. Awaiting the kickoff. Bet you we're gonna have another commercial break after this. The NFL is loving making their money back on this Sunday night game. Kick is up, caught at the 7, carried out to the 20, out to the 25. Going to run into some players, including his own, to the 27. That's where the Niners get the ball. We've had a ton of possessions in this game so far. You turn stream won't yell at you, Ryan. It's all good, Lane. I'll peck a little bit here and there on some stuff, but I don't want to be like, Brock Purdy with a play, lose the ball after. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I'm calling the actual stuff. Because we do have a few people coming in that are new as well, like kind of flowing in and out. So some of them, if they hop in, maybe would like the stream. If I had my mouth full, all of a sudden they may not like the stream. Hand off to McCaffrey on first down. Going to go up to the 32-yard line, and that is where he's going to get stopped. 4-yard gain. Pin this. I'm going to pin your message that says pin this. At this rate they're going, I'd be worried about starters. Yeah, they're going to get tired probably. Rooting interest is immediately 50-50 right here. I'm the only one tipping it. I'm rooting for the Bears. But honestly, with how good the 49ers are playing, like, good job for them. It's 18 votes, 9-9. I'll be the 10th vote for the Bears, but I can't vote on it. It is caught. Tonjes is going to get the first down for the Niners across the 40-yard line to the 42, moving the ball downfield right here. Everyone join the Askew Crew Discord. Happy to have you here. Been going for 4 months. Subscribing and liking is free. Happy to have you watching the game with us. Our marathon stream coming to an end with this game. 11 minutes left in the second. Hand off McCaffrey. Going to punch his way down for a few to the 45. Send the message with the Discord link. Gotcha. Bop. There you go. There you go. It's pinned. Now I'm going to... Do you guys want to keep up the who are you rooting for in this game poll since we have 18 votes on it? Just see how that ends up, or do we want to see who's going to win the game and have a new question on there? All right, this is going to be an end around. There's a little tiny pitch here. It's going to be a first down to the other 45. First down for the Niners. First down. They did a bunch of different motions on this play. Just end up doing an end around. That's going to be credited as a handoff to number 9 on the Niners. That ended up going for about 9 yards. Get it? Niners, 9 yards. 21-21 still. 49ers driving. Rolling out to the right is Purdy on 1st and 10. He's going to get hit on the blind side. That's a sack for the Bears. Number 94 on the sack. Big job playing that. He almost was going to get the ball out, but Booker got him just in time. That was going to be an absolute annihilation of Purdy if he had not looked. He was about to get nailed on this play. He was going to get laid out, but the last second he saw and curled down, avoiding a major injury. I think we're going to be about 42-42 roughly by the end of this game. That's what I'm calling. Both going to be right near 40 points. Um, if they keep it going. We've seen games like this where we have a 21-21 half, and then all of a sudden the second half has 0 points scored. Ask Steve if the Bears will win. He's right here, guys. Steve, will the Bears win? His reply is no. Let's just try to see if I can actually get you to see it. My reply is no. Can you guys see this? There you go. There it is. It focused up for a second. Oh. There it is. My reply is no. Steve's going with the Niners. I'm going with the Bears. He can't agree with me all the time, though. We got to keep it a little bit different. Ik lieb dik. Does it sound like that? I don't know how to pronounce it. Ik lieb dik. It sounds like ik lieb dik. That's what it looks like. Okay, so right now they're talking in the booth, going back and forth, and Chris Collinsworth is going, "Here's a guy." So we have no action happening right now. 45-21 Bears win. You think that the Niners will score 0 more points, Liz? That's some wishful thinking. Steve has been known to be a bit of a liar. He said the Buffalo Bills were going to win the last game. I think he was in an alternate reality where they ended up actually being smart at the end of the game and kicking the field goal instead of going for 2. Pass is going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 3. That was intended for, I believe, it was Tonjes or it was Pearsall. Sometimes they really just don't show the number. You got to look at the face and just you got to know who that is. That was Tonjes. Okay, that was the backup tight end Tonjes. Oh, so it's like dish, but with the ch. Ditch. Oh, ditch. Okay, ditch. Okay, I can just look it up on my phone, actually, or look it up on Google. All right, 4th and 3. They're going for it. They're going to throw real quickly out of it. They're going to get the first down all the way down to the 24. Pearsall with another grab. Having quite a day. But boy, did he not have quite a year for me on my fantasy team. What a wasted draft pick that guy was. Steve's going for the Niners. We're going to find out if he's right or I'm right in this one. You vote Steve for new. Yeah, Steve should have been right when it comes to the Bills game. I think he would have been had they played some smart coaching decisions. I don't dislike their head coach, though. I like the head coach they have. You vote, let's see. Doesn't help you're part German and Scottish and Irish and Welsh, but American. You have deep family lore. You really do. My family lore is British. And that's it. Actually, my great-grandfather on my mom's side had some Native American in him. So way back into like the great-great-greats might have some Native Americans. 2nd and 6, but I'm as white as you can get. I haven't done a blood test to check, but I'm like so white. I don't really think there's anything else in me. Maybe I have like 0.5% Native American or something like that. 2nd and 8, going to be a handoff here. This looks like it's Robinson. He's going to get all the way to about the 16-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd down and 2. This is a big deal right here. They might go for it again. Yeah, some of the play calls are pretty bad, but I think that was the offensive coordinator, unless he's the one who calls the offensive plays. You vote Steve for new. Yeah, I would also vote Steve for new Bills head coach. Love that comment. Screen pass on 3rd and 10. That is something that Texas Tech in college does. They used to do all the time. And now they finally don't do that. Look, they're doing a little better this year. Hand off to McCaffrey, going to get it 6 or 7 yards. That's another first down for the Niners. 1st and goal for them, right around the 9-yard line. I know how to speak some Spanish. So I've actually spoken Spanish straight up to my wife out of nowhere where she doesn't know what I'm saying. And she's just like, what? I don't know what you're saying. Okay, first and goal for the 49ers. Can they take a lead once again? Gonna toss it out to McCaffrey to the right side. He's gonna lose a couple of yards. That's something rare. We haven't seen anyone do that today. No one's losing yards today. You're Scottish royalty from your great grandpa side of the family, and in Germany, a district with your last name. Well, aren't you so fancy, dude? You got a district with your last name. I'm jealous. You took German in high school, but you failed the class. All right, Liz, we won't ask you any German questions. I don't know any German or Russian or anything like that. I just know Spanish and English. Purdy looking to throw on second and goal. Is going to complete it for about 5. That's down to the 7-yard line. It's going to be third and goal for the 49ers. That was Jawan Jennings. Has been pretty quiet today. You believe your OC gives the calls and the head coach approves it? That would make sense. You took Latin, can't say a single word besides hello. And there is a mansion on there too, Ryan. There's a mansion on there. Oh, man. Big throw to the end zone. Pass is intercepted. Pass is intercepted by the Bears. It's going to be returned to the 8-yard line. There is a flag down. We're going to wait to see what these flags are real quick. You know some Chinese, some Mandarin. Illegal use of the hands of the face on the Bears. First down. That's a first down for the Niners. Still moving down. The interception will be negated because of that. Because of the illegal hands to the face here. There it was, right to Pearsall's face. I mean, that was really close, but did get a little teeny tiny brush of the face mask. So I guess, whatever you want to say. I guess fine. It's called Ishli Ebdish. Rex confirmed I was close enough. Ishli Ebdish. But you got to do it angrily because German sounds angry. Hand off to McCaffrey. He's going to get nothing first and goal. Ball's at the 3. It's going to be second and goal from the 3-yard line. Ishli Ebdish. Or I could say it happily. Ishli Ebdish. It is closer than the first time. I can say, me llamo Ryan, mi esposa es Kate. Mi amore es Kate. But that's all Spanish. Much easier for me to speak Spanish. All right, 3:27 left in the second quarter. The Niners have been moving a lot slower here. They're trying to make sure that the Bears have as little time as possible, it seems. EBE. The way, yeah. It's not hard. Y'all are overthinking it. Then again, I can barely count to 10 in Spanish. I can count very high in Spanish. I just, with languages like German or Russian or something like that, the pronunciation's so hard, I'd have to hear it. I would have to hear it myself. We're almost, is there anybody that we want to raid today on this final game? I don't think we have enough people really, but I thought that the last time too when we made that other guy's day, that Bills fan. Three minutes, 27 seconds in the second quarter right now. Purdy is audibling the play. That's pretty cool. Second goal handoff. Purdy's going to hold on to it. He's going to keep it. That's a touchdown for the 49ers yet again. Brock Purdy, man, there's a reason why he's the starter, and he's showing you right now. There's a reason why it's not Mac Jones. He's got that swag too. Man, that was a swaggy touchdown right there. He just scored. He just went to the crowd, did the little bit of this, and then he did like a little weird little like skip thing. Dude's got it. He's got the Riz. Riz Purdy, guys. All right, it's time to flip it. Once again, flip it real good. Kick is up. The kick is good. 28-21. What a game. German is simple once you get the hang of it. What's difficult is the language, genders. It sucks. Die der das. It's the same thing with Spanish. You got you say I want for I want is quiero. You say you want is quieres. You say he wants, it's quiere. So it's a, as, o. It's the same thing as that. Same thing as what you're saying there. Oh, that was hilarious. He said die, and then it completely took it out. Bliat. Commercial break right now. That was our 7th touchdown of the game. Field goal kickers only doing extra points today. So much stuff happening in this game. Massive score. Anyone who picked the over is in a great mood. Anyone who picked the under is hopefully didn't bet too much money on it. Die means the. D-I-E means the. I know what suka means in Russian. I'll tell you that. I know what suka means. I think it means bitch if I'm correct. You won't hear me cuss very often. I try not to do it too much. Just because I'm trying to be different. And that's my truth. That was cringe. Sorry, guys. But I think suka means bitch. Ah, perfect. So that's, yeah, makes total sense now. I heard one of the maintenance men around my place, around my apartment the other day, speaking in Spanish on the phone to me, and I was walking by him, and he's kind of always grumpy all the time. He doesn't really know I know Spanish, but I could hear a few words, and I didn't know what he was talking about. But I was like, man, if he's talking crap about me, I will know what he's saying, which is hilarious. They're showing Fred Warner. He had that fractured right ankle that was dislocated. He's been progressing quickly. I mean, athletes always progress very quickly with their injuries. It seems like most of them do, at least. The Bears have been playing very well today, just like the Niners have. No defense can make a stop. But can the Bears keep pace with the Niners this whole game? You mean Modelo, or you said Medallo? Modelo? Yes, it does. And Tupuya means stupid. I will use that one and a bunch of keyboard Karens. German can be died or das would be 3 use the same sentence. All right, we got another flag down here. We'll figure out what this flag is real quickly. Holding on the receiving team during the return. At the end of the season, I'm going to do every single team's reaction to the entire season for them, but I'm going to do it in separate videos. I'm going to do the fans' reaction to the Falcons season, fans' reaction to the Cardinals season. I'm going to do it for every single NFL team. And I'm going to make that like every other day, there'll be another team's reaction to the 2025 season coming out. And it'll have like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. They're showing Robert Saleh, who is a really good coach. But of course, the Jets, no one can do anything with the Jets. 2nd and 8 for the Bears. Trying to respond to yet another touchdown for the Niners. Going to hand this one, toss it to the side. That's going to be a first down for Swift. 9-yard gain for him on that play. 1st and 10. Russian has been summoned to chat. You're right, Lane. I'd love to learn Russian, but the Cyrillic alphabet scares me, and I'm still nowhere near knowing German. So I've got to finish that eventually. There's a family I see in my job that speaks only Russian, and I'm having to use the translate to communicate with them, but they're very nice. All right, 2 minute warning in this game. Headed to a commercial break on that 2 minute warning. It always seems like the games end up speeding up if they're going too slow, and if they're going too fast, they end up slowing down to end up making it about a 3 hour game regardless. So that's where we're at the moment. All right. Let's see how many people have come hang out with us for a little bit. 296 so far, and we have 11 watch hours at the moment. So we're on pace to hit past that 20 at least. Bill to the Jets. Bill Belichick. I don't know. He might enjoy chilling in college with his girlfriend. You'll be getting one of those headphones translator from Timu soon. Then I won't have to worry about it. And when you say, hey, you don't exaggerate those letters in pronouncing a word. Yeah, so I have like this the Russian bot here. Translate that. Welcome to the Askew crew. I don't know how to read Russian. Um, yeah, I'll get messages like this all the time, and then I have to say like I have to tell my phone to translate it into Russian and send it back to the family, and then I send things like that back. I have no clue if the thing did it right or if I'm saying this donkey is orange. No idea. Use the translator. I'm using my phone to watch the game right now, so I can't really I can't really do that right now. Because if I use my TV, it runs too much Wi-Fi, and then I have a hard time on the stream. The stream loses its connection, and I want to make sure like the stream has all weekend kept a good connection. Knock on wood. All 5 of the games, we've not had a single notification that the Wi-Fi was bad. So we're trying to keep it that way. I want to keep it that way. Does it really have auto translate? I would definitely use that. Still kind of new to some of this stuff. It translates to Derek is still under arrest. Oh, okay. Oh, so Rex, you can read Russian a little bit from what I'm seeing there. All right, 2 minute warning. Bear's going to try to respond yet again here. From the 31-yard line, Caleb Williams. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Snap, handoff to Swift. He's going to get a few, and that's where he will go down about the 34. Let's grab a pretzel, shall we? Ah. All right, 1 minute, 30 seconds. 2nd and 7. Caleb Williams all by himself in the backfield. Dropping back. Going to roll out to the right, getting some pressure. Throws this ball, and it is a little over the head of Loveland. Trying to hit him. Loveland has become one of the best tight ends in the league, given the Bears' resurgence this year as a good team. First few weeks, everyone thought same old Bears. Now all of a sudden, here we are. 1 minute 21 left in the second quarter. Then we're going to get halftime. 3rd and 7 for the Bears. 34-yard line. Backing up, looking to throw, getting pressured immediately as Williams. He's going to throw this ball away, and that's going to be a punt. They've given enough time for the Niners to get back into the field goal range and maybe get some more points here. Good pass rush. I'm completely scared, Rex. I don't know about you. Every time I see letters like that, I'm like, don't hurt me, please. That alphabet does scare me. Now you want a soft pretzel? Ooh, my wife loves a soft pretzel. When we ever go to a college game or any sort of event, if they have a pretzel machine, she gets a pretzel. It does not matter. Doesn't matter when or where. If there's a soft pretzel there, she gets it. No fair catch here all the way back at the 9, and that did not pay off well for the returner. He gets leveled at the 9-yard line. That did not go well for him. That would be a really dangerous team lane. Auntie Anne's. I love the cinnamon ones, like the sugar cinnamon ones. All right, commercial break now. Not missing anything at the moment. Now we got more Niners fans now. 60% Niners, 40% Bears on 25 votes. On who are you rooting for in this game? Yeah, I'm eating Dots pretzels. These over the last month I've realized that these are amazing. And so I've been buying more of them. And I buy the little ones so I can have one for lunch at work during the week. If you ever start getting scared, just offer them vodka and they'll be your friend. I can do that. I too like vodka. Um, yeah, Liz, maybe someone can tell you how your name would look in Russian. Russian bot. What I said with Micah, that would be a scary defense. Yeah. You like the honey mustard. I give Kate the honey mustard because I don't like the honey mustard. I like the Parmesan garlic green one, and then the red one almost tastes like it's a little cheesy to me. It's like a little bit. It's like a salty, like a little bit of a cheddary almost, but there's no cheese involved. It just to me tastes like there's a bit of a cheese powder on there. I can dream, okay? Either way, it's really good. Liz, there's your name. I don't even know how that's an L. Doesn't make any sense to me. All right, we're coming back out of the commercial break. The cinnamon sugar, if I try the cinnamon sugar and the barbecue, I'm in trouble. I'm just going to say that right now. I'm in trouble because I'm going to be addicted. Okay, the 49ers have the ball back. They do have a minute and 6 seconds to work with to try their best and go down the field and get more points before the half. And they've been moving down the field quickly, and they're going to go aggressively. Purdy to throw. He's getting pressured in the end zone. He's going to avoid it. He's running, trying to get some yards, and he'll finally get tackled about 3 yards downfield. 3-yard gain for the 49ers after a big scramble by Purdy. Timeout by Chicago with 57 seconds left. That'll help the 49ers out. Interesting. Not sure why the Bears are calling timeout here. Ryan should start a Russian football channel entirely in English with the thickest, fakest accent. As you can see, the corner kick was hit into the goal. Now I'm going to drink my celebratory vodka. I think that was a horrible accent. Just so you guys know. They have like a Hawkeye vodka. All right, there's a run by McCaffrey for 6 yards. Going to make it 3rd and 2 here. Another timeout. Is that another Bears time? The Bears are giving more time to the Niners. They're calling another timeout. That was the second timeout for the Bears. They only got one. Both teams only got one left. That's a pretty fun song. I'll try to get this chicken going here a little bit while we're waiting here. Ask you comrades, Comrade Ryan. Or Conrad. That'd be really difficult if you called Conrad a comrade. Comrade Conrad. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, so good. Third and 2. Purdy takes a snap. Throws it out to McCaffrey. He's going to get the first down. Gets to the 22. Bears used all their timeouts just to allow first down. Thanks a lot, Bears. They're moving quick back to the line. 35 seconds. They're going to take a snap. Purdy looking throw again. Pass completed. Only a 5-yard gain. That's Robinson. They're going to rush back up to the line. 25 seconds left. Time ticking. 21, 20, 19, 18. Purdy takes a snap. Going to throw another short pass. That's not going to get it done. He's throwing 5 yards every single time. You got to throw deeper. There's 12 seconds left. All right, take their final timeout. That's a first down, but they don't have enough time now. It's a very good, efficient offense, but they're not going to get a touchdown here with 12 seconds left unless you get a deep pass. You can't do a 5-yard pass on this play. Okay, first and middle and last name, Major. Major, 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 Major. I don't know how to pronounce it, though. The Italian. All right, we're sitting at 12 seconds left. No timeouts left for the 49ers. 1 left for the Bears. See if they can throw the ball further downfield here. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey out of nowhere. He's going to get 10, 15, 20. But they only have 5 seconds left, and that's going to end the half right there. Interesting play call for the Niners. They ended up getting them some yards, but they're not going to get any more plays off. That's the half. We have a 28-21 lead for the 49ers. As you can see. And there we go. We'll be back in 15, 20 minutes. So let's see. Is there anyone that we want to raid? I'll have to stop by there. There's some Buc-ee's. There's a Buc-ee's out here, and there were some Buc-ee's in Texas. Those are some pretty large truck stops. You saying bigger than that? All right, let's take a look at our halftime stats. I forgot these are kind of spicy, like my spicy chicken. All right, the Bears, Caleb Williams is 6 of 12 in the first half for 108 yards. Cool. I didn't know. I guess whoever's leading it makes the half that color. I was just double checking. I was looking, and then once I finally looked at it, it's not. There it goes. Half. See, it's in red because the Niners are winning. Caleb Williams, 6 of 12 for 108 yards, 2 touchdowns, no INTs. He has not been sacked yet. QB rating of 120.8. Kyle Monganai, leading rusher, surprisingly, for the Bears, 3 carries, 24 yards. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of yards, but still. DeAndre Swift has 3 carries for 20, and Caleb Williams has 1 for 2. Yeah, no, this is a little spicier than I expected. Burden has 2 catches for 45 yards. Loveland has 1 catch for 36. Both of those guys are your 2 touchdown guys through the air for the Bears. Other than that, there's no other offensive points for the Bears. The other score was the Bears defense, actually. Take a look at the 49ers. Brock Purdy, 14 of 20 for 164 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. That second one got taken away because of the penalty, and he's been sacked 1 time. Christian McCaffrey, the player of the entire game right now, has 18 carries for 121 yards, 1 touchdown. His long was a 41-yarder. Brock Purdy has 5 carries for 23. Robinson, 2 for 19. Sky Moore has 1 for 10. Receiving, Ricky Pearsall is the leader receiving. His 3 receptions for 57 yards. Tonjes has 6 receptions for 53 yards. Demarcus Robinson, 2 for 30. Christian McCaffrey has 2 for 20. And Jawan Jennings has 1 for 4. All right. Currently, we're sitting at 13 watch hours for the stream. 362 people have come to hang out with us. So appreciate everybody coming in. Happy to have you here. It's more than 150 football fields. Wow. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Bears total yards 154. 49ers have 330 total yards. The Bears have 108 passing yards. So they mostly have passing yards. The Niners are spreading it out a little bit better. 157 passing yards, 173 rushing yards. The Niners are getting all those. The Bears only have 46 rushing yards. Yards per play for the Bears is 8.1, and the Niners is 7. So both teams getting pretty much anything they want right now. But the difference here is crazy. 22 first downs for the Niners, 8 first downs for the Bears. The Bears are 0 for 3 on third down, and the 49ers are 5 of 7 on third down and 1 for 1 on fourth down. The 49ers have had 47 plays on offense, and the Bears have had 19. The Bears have committed 3 penalties for 14 yards. The Niners have committed 2 for 30. And the time of possession is also a big discrepancy towards the favor of the 49ers. 21 minutes and 56 seconds of time of possession for the 49ers. 8 minutes and 4 seconds for the Bears. There's the stats for halftime for our game that we are currently watching. Ryan Raid Duval Dave. He's a Jags fan calling this game. Let's take a look at him. Can you call it a raid with only 9 of us hanging out here? Oh, I see him. He's got 3,000 subscribers. Cool. Oh, he just ended the stream. He's not on anymore. He had 76 total views on it, so he was having less people join than we were. That's a pretty cool profile picture that he has, and a pretty cool cover photo too. Yeah, only 76 views for him on the stream so far. He had about 200 less than us. That would have been a fun guy to raid, but he stopped it literally 3 minutes ago. So he must be done for the day. I don't really know. I don't really think that there's anybody really to raid right now. We got 7 people in here. Some people are in subscribers only mode. That might be it. I'll just check real quick. No, yeah, he ended it. It's not subscribers only mode. I just subscribed. Not let me do it. It would not show me that he was on. He's still off. Let's take a look at everybody going on right now. Bears, Chicago, Bears. We got 4.2 thousand people watching. Bears now by Chat Sports. We definitely don't want to raid them. We've got me as the second option. I think it's maybe because I'm on my own account that that's popping up so quickly. I'm popping up as the second option. That's kind of cool, but I don't know if that's popping up for everyone else. 7.5 thousand people are watching Football Nation. 7.8 thousand people are watching Tom Grassi, who is clearly right now invisible because it's just a chair there. There it is. Just an awesome chair sitting there for Tom. So we had to P for the D. Anyone else doing a live stream? Where's the live at? There we go. Let's see what we can find. Is there anyone else streaming the game? 538, 799. I'm a little bit pooped out of rating everybody. A little bit pooped in general today. So, I'm just going to go ahead and probably actually not do it right now. This guy's got 19 people watching him. He's not there right now, though. This guy's got 50 people watching. This guy's got 88 people watching. Iowa 80 is locking Walcott. Ryan gets the wildest visitors to his streams. Yes, I do. I do. Jaguars, Bears chat now. Jaguars Gator. It's a nice chair. Scott Sauce Gaming. Pretty sure Jaguars Gator is subscriber only mode for his chat, but it's been on Tom's streams before. Scott Sauce Gaming. I should set up my stream to kick straight over to Grossi right after this. That's what I should do. Because I can actually do that as well. Let's see. Set up an overlay for your breaks. Oh, I can do an overlay. I could also, for a break, I can set a video for my breaks. Just like the P for the D. I don't even know how I would do that, though. I'm going to try it real quick. While we're still on commercial break, I'm going to try showing the Tom Grossi video. Use this URL to add the overlay into your encoder. Copy the URL in your encoder, add a browser source, paste the URL, and adjust width, height, and to stream resolution. Enable shutdown source when not visible. Click OK, and that's it. You're good to go. What the heck? How on earth am I supposed to... 39 people watching, Scott? That's cool. That's awesome, man. Awesome. That's awesome, Liz. I don't understand what it wants me to do here. We're going to try this out. I'm trying to see if I need to take a break ever, if I can put a video in during halftime and have that play, because I'd have a funny halftime video that would last like 15 minutes, and it would just be playing during halftime while I'm not there. YouTube live apps. Okay. Sounds easy. I could just share my screen to my own channel and then play a video. But yeah. Use this URL to add to the overlay into your encoder. I'm not very good with this sort of stuff, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what my encoder is. I don't even know what that is. Put it in here. Boom. Still at halftime right now. This is the link right here. It just takes me to this thing here. It doesn't let me insert it. Doesn't let me do it. This is what it's telling me to do. Is he? Is he a beast on the raids? Yeah, I'll remove that. Okay, I can message you. Where's my Discord app? This has been a great game so far, guys. We're coming back real quick. I'm going to pop a nuggie. There you go. I sent you the 3 big ones, really. Coming back into the game, third quarter. Any second now. It's going to be the Bears with a football. Down 7. They have a chance to come back in this game right here and tie it up. Prime opportunity starting with the ball at the 35. Are they going to hand it off? Let's see. I formation for them. Kyle Monongai going to try to block for him. He's going to pass this out. Completed. That's going to be a first down. I think that might be Komet on the catch. Nope. It is a first down, though. 10-yard gain. I'm not sure who caught that. It was number 81. Any of you Bears fans know that. If any of you here are Bears fans. Thank you. My wife delivered me a beer. Isn't that the best? Caleb Williams to throw, going to complete the pass to the 48-yard line. That is going to be complete to Moore. Haven't heard his name very much today. Bears have a short line to go. 2 or 3 yards for a first down on this next play. Sounds good, Rex. Just let me know. Handoff on this play. Going to go 5 yards for a first down. Bears going to keep the chains moving. My dog also snores. It's so cute. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, when I checked myself, like an unbiased viewer, I was the second option that popped up. So we have a lot of people hopping in. Must be good SEO, as they call it. Our channel is optimized well. All right, loss of 2 or 3 on this play. Okuwanu with the tackle. That's a loss of 2 for Monganai. Bears backing it up. Back it up. Yeah, I'm near the top on a lot of the streams I've been seeing. I guess for the Cardinals-Falcons game, I was at the very top because I was getting everyone to hop in, or the thumbnail looked really crisp to everybody. A lot of people hopping in tonight are leaving pretty quickly. Probably because they're like, these guys are weird. What's going on here? All right, completed to Burden. That's going to be a loss of 2, though. It's going to be a 3rd and long now for the Bears. They're going to need to complete a long pass to keep this drive going, and they are not in field goal range. All thanks to Tom Grassi. Found a small channel that is doing the game. Unleash the Raid. If you guys want to hop over there, go for it. I don't think we have enough people for a raid. This is more like we're more like Jehovah's Witnesses right now. 2 people knocking on the door. Would you like to hear the good message of Jesus Christ? All right, ball downfield, pass completed. They actually are going to get this first down. 3rd and 14, first down, deep downfield. Wow. You got the IRS rating the poor guy. Oh gosh, he's going to get terrified. Let's see. Yeah, the halftimes are usually always 20 minutes, Liz. I'm going back up the chat to see your message. Halftimes right at the very start of it are literally 20 minutes. The time starts ticking immediately. So it always feels like it's 15, but it's actually 20. Oh, Burden's going to get his way all the way down to the 4, fighting for yards. Or the FBI saying, this is the FBI, open up. He did kind of get face masked on that play. Burden got his face mask pulled around right there. 10 minutes and 40 seconds on the 3rd quarter. Going to be a handoff on first down. Monganai and not going to get anything on that one. They're going to need to do better than that. Good defensive play. Haven't seen many good defensive plays today, but Bethune's having a great defensive possession right now. Bears trying to tie the game 28-28. Can they get it done? Ball's at the 2-yard line. This is basically like 3 straight 2-point conversion opportunities here, essentially. So maybe you can practice some of your potential plays for that. 2nd and goal. In the backfield, gonna fake the handoff, quick little flip, miscommunication between the receiver, dangerous throw. Could have possibly been intercepted. That is incomplete. Our community is so good. We have every government agency supporting you or against you. Yeah. And we got the 501st. That's my favorite agency. Pass just, actually, that ball would not have been intercepted had it been a little lower, maybe intercepted. 10 minutes left. 3rd and goal for the Bears. Williams is going to go under center. He's going to hand this one off quickly to the outside to Swift. He's trying to get into the end zone. He's going to do so. That is a touchdown for the Bears. And he's letting number 2 have it because number 2 hit him really hard after he was easily in the end zone. The Bears are going to tie this game once again. It is 28-28. Barring a missed PAT, but right now the kickers have been doing great today. This game, the kickers have been on it. So I'm just going to assume that we're going to flip it to 28-28. That hit seemed a little bit late, honestly. You get into the end zone, he hopped in, then boom. There's really no need to do that at that point. All right, wait for the extra point. Kick is up. Cairo Santos. Kick is good. I'm going to run out of numbers if we keep going up this high. That was a swift touchdown. All right, we got 9 people hanging out right now. Happy to have you here. Let's take a look at how many people have come into the stream overall in this one. 418. That's awesome. And we're at 16 watch hours. Commercial break right now. Wow, this is the best game of the day right now. I flipped it, Casey. I flipped it. Ultimate Defense, the 501st Comrades. This is a great game, guys. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. The scoreboard's over here. Make sure it doesn't fall off the table. Oh. Mm. This is the good right here. You see the good? It's right here on this fork. That's the yum yum right there. Hey, BJ. Sorry about your Packers so beat up right now. I got nothing wrong with the Packers. No hate for them at all. Really wish they were not so banged up. Want to see the two teams that play in the playoffs in every single matchup going together head to head at full health. That's what I want to see. Cardinals are another one of those teams. Who knows if they would have been able to turn their season around had they not had like 42 injuries. They were talking about it in the Cardinals game. 42 players have missed a game this season because of injury. It's absolutely unreal how many Cardinals players have been hurt this year. But that's how it goes. It is football. It's a contact sport. We're still a commercial break. We're waiting for the game to come back. I think the Cardinals have had the most players out and missed a game. There was a stat that showed the Cardinals have missed the most amount of players have missed a game this year out of any team in the NFL. Packers are probably a close second or third, though. Who you got winning and why? In this game, what's up? Make a mark. How you doing? I'm going to go with the 49ers. They seem more complete right now. I want the Bears to win, though. Just because division rival, blah, blah, blah. But, my Cardinals have nothing to play for. Brian, the beer you were drinking yesterday reminded me of the bottle used for Chicken Head Dark Brown, so you can't see the liquid. Is it nasty? Well, it was just a Coors Banquet. Don't worry. Niners have been beat up pretty bad, too. Okay, Bears going to kick this ball up into the air. Back to the 49ers. They are going to catch it and kneel it down. And that's going to put the ball at the 35-yard line, as you can see. I don't know if you can see a 35 there. The 5s and the 2s are a little bit wonky on my new scoreboard, but other than that, everything's looking great. The Niners, I feel like, are a little bit more potent on offense. Again, you have to take into account how they're dominating all the stat lines. For the person who asked me that question, they really are. Let's hop over to Google real quick, and I'll show you the stats that are proving that. The Bears keep hanging in there, but if you look at the stats, the 49ers offense, you got to keep in mind the defense for the Bears has one of the touchdowns. Pass by Purdy downfield. It is completed. First down inside the 40, immediately all the way into Bears territory. That's Kendrick Bourne getting involved in the offense. Inside the 40-yard line. Take a look at the team stats. 22 first downs for the 49ers and 13 for the Bears. That's one thing. You have total plays 47-29 in favor of the 49ers. You have time of possession, 8 to 9 extra minutes. They're going to rack that up even further right now. They're still 9 minutes ahead of the Bears in time of possession. I just think they're the more complete team. I think the 49ers will win. I do think Kyler's gone in the offseason. I think we burnt every bridge with him. So I don't even think he's really hurt, honestly. I think he wanted to play. I think we told him no. So I think Kyler's gone. Niners have been beat up pretty bad, but they figured out how to win. Yeah, true. You know if you ever had it, Ryan, but it's just to make you cough up thick. Ooh, yeah, cough up thick phlegm when you're sick. Honestly, I think I have had that. It helps me when I've had bronchitis. Great pass in the zone defense. 1st and 10 Niners. No defense can make a stop right now, it seems. It may be a situation of whoever has the ball last wins this. That's pretty much where we're at the moment. Eight minutes left in the third quarter. Pearsall in motion. Purdy looking to throw. He's getting pressured. Pockets closing, but it holds up pretty well. Juszczyk is going to get an 8-yard reception. Crowd saying "you" for Juszczyk. Oh, yeah, whooping cough too. Check out what happened on the channel we rated. Was there another Tom Grassi raid? Oh, you're harassing people, is what you're saying. Don't harass small YouTubers with fake federal agencies. I don't want to have a reputation for being trolls like that. Another commercial break here, guys. They were going at each other. Commercial break right now. We're just taking a break. You're missing nothing right now, guys. Yeah, let's not spam the fake federal agencies into small YouTubers chats. That's mean. Let's not do that. Let's see, 16.5 watch hours right now. 440 people have come and hung out with us. Either whoever has the ball last or it's an extra point is missed, I feel like, decides this game. It's going to come down to that. It is a 28-28 game right now. 7:51 left. This chicken is a little spicy, guys. Mmm. Mmm. Still on commercial break right now. Waiting to come back. Doing the play-by-play here today. Noah Sewell. That looks like a season-ending injury for him. You hate to see that, man. First down, Bills at the 17-yard line. First and 10, 49ers. Pass completed by Tonjes. He's going to get that out for a few yards. There's a flag down right now. Going to be on the Bears. All right, third quarter still. Finally getting a little bit of defensive bowing up here. See if they can stop the Niners. Second down. Christian McCaffrey coming off the field for this play. We'll see. I'll catch up on the chat in the next commercial break. Looks like the Niners are going to score here again on this drive. Just under 6 minutes. Purdy looking to throw, trying to find somebody open to the flat, going to complete this pass. He's going to push his way completed, trying to fight his way for a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. He might have gotten it. I'm so burpy right now, guys. First and goal. Wow, what a play. Man, this team cannot be stopped right now. I've been watching them the last few weeks. They've been in a lot of primetime games. The 49ers just cannot be stopped at the moment. They're getting into their prime literally right at the right time. Fake handoff, going to possibly throw to Juszczyk. Instead, he's going to try to run it. Never mind, he's going to backpedal. Instead, he's going to go forward again, then pass to Juszczyk. That's a touchdown for the 49ers. That was one of the coolest things that I have seen all season. And Purdy is doing the dance again. What a cool touchdown for Juszczyk and Brock Purdy throwing it to him. He literally backpedaled, was getting chased, then ran in between both the guys, then faked the defender like he was going to scramble, and then threw it right past him for a touchdown. That was an insane touchdown. It's time to flip the board. I might be rooting for the 49ers right now all of a sudden because of the way that Brock Purdy is playing right now. We got the celebration on the board right here. It's time to flip 34, make it 35. Pinheiro nails that ball. Thought my wife was coming in here. No, she's not. All right, was it 35? Yeah, it's 35. I know how to do basic math. I can do that. All right, commercial break after yet another touchdown. That is our 9th touchdown of the game. This is a very straight up touchdown. It literally is going to be the team that has the ball last. Yeah, I think the 49ers are going to sneak out with a win here today. That's just how I'm feeling. We got 31 votes on who are you rooting for in this game. 58% to the 49ers, 42% to the Bears. This is game of the year at this rate. Can't believe Rams versus Seahawks can actually be beaten. We're about to find out tonight. What if this goes to overtime? That'd be crazy. Let's see if we've had anyone else join the Discord. Wow, we really have. We have 10 offline. We got 4 online. So that's 14, 15. We got 15 people in there, including myself. Wow, football bot. That's cool, guys. You added football bot. You guys are so much better at Discord than I am. I have no idea what I'm doing on there. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. You're making it amazing. What is this? Ski Crew rules. You're making the Discord freaking amazing, dude. Props to you. I didn't even expect that. I was just going to make a few rooms, have some people come hang out, drop funny memes and GIFs all the time. We should have one room for funny sports memes, though, specifically for funny NFL sports memes or funny NFL or any sports memes, because that's going to be the hangout for both of the YouTube channels I have. Not just the football one, it's also for the baseball one, too. The way you said that, what's up, Leif? How you doing? I remember on Christmas night, you did a super chat to Tom Grossi right after I did one to him, letting him know that I had just hit 1,000 subscribers, and he like was talking about mine, and then I saw yours pop up too. And I was like, "Oh, it's Leif. There's my friend." Well, happy to see you here tonight. We've been streaming all day long. We did both Saturday games and now 3 games straight on today. So we're hitting the end point. Finally through the marathon almost. My voice is still hanging on, if just barely. Ball's gonna be caught at the 5, carried out to the 20, and he's tripped up. Bears gonna get the ball at the 20. They keep trying to carry the ball out. These returns are risky. You can't just fair catch it like you can in college and get the ball as if it's a kneel down in the end zone. We have almost hit our goal of 20 watch hours in the stream. We're at 18 right now, but we still have time in this game. Still 5 minutes left in the third quarter. I think we're going to blast past it. People are forgetting about week 1, Bills Ravens. I don't remember. Was that a good one? You've been working on setting up the server. Yeah, appreciate it, Chris. NCAA Sports Insanity, Chris, you're awesome. Rex is also awesome. All 3 of you guys are doing amazing. I don't know how to work Discord at all. So whatever you want to do, hook up in there, make it super sick. Make it a fun little place to hang out. That's awesome. 25-40 comeback with 4 left in the fourth. I do remember that. Oh, yeah. It was the Bills comeback. That was a great game. The one where he said, literally the one we were talking about earlier, have some faith next time. All right, completed pass for a first down for the Bears to the 35-yard line. That's one of the first videos. Yeah, it is one of my first videos. That was when I was very starting out. It was either the week 1 recap or the week 2 recap for the NFL. And I was like, damn, this is hard. I got to wait. I got to just focus on the Cardinals for a little bit until I get a little bit more traction. And that's what I did. I took a break from the whole NFL for a minute. All right, Swift with a handoff, 2 yards on the play. Heading down to 3:30 in the third quarter. Neither team's going to slow down right now, though. Usually one of the teams would be slowing down, trying to end the game. Neither team is slowing down at the moment. We have probably an hour left of football. So going to be going to about 9:30 Mountain, 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern. I know my time zones, people. Looking to throw Caleb Williams. That looks like it should be a flag. No flag thrown. Thought for sure that was a little early on the receiver. 3rd and 8 for the Bears. I don't know. Guess they got a little tangled up. I don't know if they're calling it incidental contact, but 3rd and 8 for the Bears. You can tell Caleb Williams likes his new head coach more than any of the other coaches he's had. Snap to Williams. He's going to get pressured immediately, rolling out to his left. Going to throw this ball off his opposite foot, and he's going to complete the pass. What a throw by Caleb Williams. That's Burden again. There is a flag down that may ruin this nice play. It's back in the line of scrimmage, and it is going to be offsides defense. Never mind, not a holding call. That was an amazing catch. Hey there, Tina. How you doing? That was an amazing throw. Might be one of the best throws I've seen by Caleb Williams. He threw that one off his right foot. He threw that cross body. That was a great throw by him, right to his receiver. Wow. Caleb Williams is developing into a really good quarterback. Finally, with a good coaching staff, they're developing him into the guy that a lot of people were hoping he could be. Carey's going to go for -2 yards. Going to be 2nd and 12. Next snap will be about 2 minutes left in the third. It is 2nd and 12 for the Bears. All right. I was exactly right. They snap it literally with 2 minutes left. Throwing the football. It is completed and out of bounds. Going to make it 3rd and 1. That was an 11-yard gain. I think they're going to give it 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2. You're watching the game, but have you playing on the phone to help with your watch hours? Thanks, Ethan. I appreciate it. Every single minute helps. We're going to end up having gotten a little over 200 for the Saturday and Sunday time doing those 5 games, which is a gigantic help. We are going to get, I think we're going to be 400 or 500 away going into the final week. We'll have our entire next week of videos on top of streaming games next week counted onto the watch time. Run here is going to be short on 3rd and 1. There's a flag down as well. This might be in favor of the 49ers. Holding offense. Yep, that's a holding on the offense. Bears going backwards. 3rd down, holding. You hate to see it. This is one of the best Sunday Night Football games of the season, definitely, Zane. I agree with you. This has been a great, really great game right now. The whole time it's been great, but it's still great right now. All right, 3rd and 11. They get another shot on 3rd down, except this time it's not 3rd and 1. We may get our first field goal attempt of the game, except to be a massively long one. Be a little over 50 yards from this distance. Caleb Williams. Next week, I think we get 200 watch hours. We'll be at about 200 or 100 left before we get fully monetized. That was about a 5-yard run for Caleb Williams. I was trying to figure out where he was down. About a 5 or 6-yard run for Williams. It's 4th down. Are they going to bring out the field goal unit or go for it? They're going for it, looks like. They're keeping the offense on the field. They do have to snap the ball before the end of the 3rd quarter. 4th and 5. Bears going for it. They've run their play. Williams looks very confident. They are in the gun formation. 4th and 5. Williams dropping back to throw. Going to quickly get this out. And it's completed to Loveland. 1st down, Bears. Keeping the drive going. 8 or 9-yard gain on that one. Brian, I am not turtle enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle. I love that movie, Liz. How did you know? How did you know? All right, headed to commercial break at the end of the 3rd quarter. Bears driving down the field. It's a 1st down for them. We got a really good game going into the 4th quarter here. Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Turtle. You didn't even think I knew that movie, huh? Dana Carvey. Legendary movie, Master of Disguise. That's one of my favorite movies of my childhood. All right, commercial break right now. You're missing nothing. We'll get back into the action here shortly. All right, beer is done. Congrats to me. The beer is done. Oh, it wasn't a guess, Liz. It's like one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Little Ryan would be running around his house pretending to be all the characters that he impersonates. Oh, thanks a lot, Liz. Appreciate it. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. You look like a guy that would say that. I'm into comedies, man. I've always been a goofy guy, so I love anything. I love Will Ferrell movies because they're dumb and stupid. I used to hate them. Like when I was a kid, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. And now I'm like, it's not supposed to make sense. It's supposed to be dumb and stupid. But there's still some of the Will Ferrell movies that are just actually garbage. Like Adam Sandler movies, a lot of them just garbage. But sometimes if you just turn your brain off and watch them, they're pretty fun. But there's a lot of Will Ferrell movies that I could watch all the time. Talladega Nights, hello, that's a winner. My wife loves Land of the Lost with Danny McBride. Um, Will Ferrell's in that one too. You look like someone that would say truffle shuffle. I remember the truffle shuffle was a big deal when I was in high school. Kind of forgot what that is actually. All right, we're coming out of the commercial break right now. Bears driving down the field. They got a first down. Can they get the touchdown? All right, they're in the pistol. Gonna take the snap. Hands it off here to Swift. Swift's gonna break like 4 tackles. He's gonna get to the end zone. Literally right through the whole defense. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a touchdown for the Bears. Yeah, Adam Sandler movies. I think honestly, like there's maybe 2 or 3. I like The Water Boy, and there's a couple more that I'm like, that's okay. I'm okay with it. Most of the Adam Sandler movies are like the same movie over and over and over, and oh, it gets so old, and they're really not funny to me. And I love dumb, stupid movies, and I still can't stand Adam Sandler movies. I do appreciate Will Ferrell movies though, but that's just my specific humor. Also found the movie Hot Rod the other night, and for some reason I loved that movie with Andy Samberg. That's really funny to me. That's the first time I've ever seen it either. And it came out in 2007. All right, kick is up and it is good. It is 35-35. Chicago and San Francisco are tied again. It's time to flip that board. Favorite animated movie? I'm not sure. We got our celebration here. It hasn't been happening very much today, but the Bears are getting theirs more than the 49ers are. We've gotten the Bears celebration. I don't think are we getting screwed out of the 49ers celebrations, or am I just blind? Have I not been paying attention to the 49ers touchdowns? I feel like it's not actually doing it for anyone but the Bears in this game. So we know that this LED board is rooting for the Bears. Ryan Goonies Never Say Die. Ooh, that's one I haven't seen. Should I check that one out? Yeah, Waterboy, Little Nicky. I haven't actually seen Little Nicky. Waterboy's great. I think that Billy Madison was good, if I remember correctly. It's rigged. It is rigged. You're right, Casey. Totally rigged. Sorry, I'm talking a little quieter and without as much of emotion in my voice because my voice is gone from talking all day. All right, kickoff is going to be taken out to the 32 roughly. That's where the 49ers will start their next drive. Can they continue to just keep scoring touchdowns all day? Seems like the answer is yes. Absolutely should watch Goonies and Princess Bride. Well, I've seen Princess Bride. Kay would not let me have lived without seeing Princess Bride. Still getting our celebration for the Bears. This thing would get flagged for excessive celebration if it was on the football field. But I do like it. It adds a little flair to the stream. All right, Brock Purdy, 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. He's going to fake that handoff. He's rolling to his left. He's been playing great tonight. He's going to throw this out to Pearsall. That is a completed pass, 8 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 2. 49ers moving the ball already. Really good play, really good decision by Purdy. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I just watched Die Hard for the first time on Christmas, and I 100% agree. It is a Christmas movie. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. There were so many moments where I was like, yeah, this is a Christmas movie. This is definitely a Christmas movie. It's just a violent Christmas movie. Ball handed off to Christian McCaffrey. Going to go for 5 yards and a first down. This Bears defense can't get off the field, but maybe the 49ers will help them here if there is a holding call. I see you two are also classy people. Your daughter and you watched it on Christmas Eve? Nice. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. I watched it on Disney Plus. I think that's where I watched it. Yeah, that was a penalty on the 49ers, going to make it 2nd and 12. So if anyone's going to stop the 49ers in this game, it would be themselves. Oh, you have no idea how often the argument happens in Tom's chat with Die Hard. Does Tom think it's a Christmas movie or not? Your favorite actor in Princess Bride is Andre the Giant. What's that one movie with Natalie Portman that's like a fake? It's like a fantasy, but it's like a romance. It's not Star Wars. Do not say Star Wars. It's a fantasy, but it's a romance. If one of you says Clone Wars, that's not what I'm talking about. Natalie Portman in a movie that's like a comedy. I forgot what it's called, but it's a funny movie. Is it the Princess Bride? Is that the movie I'm thinking of? All right, 3rd and 7 for the 49ers after a Purdy scramble out of bounds for 3 yards. He's in the gun. Got the running back to his right side now. He's going to be motioned to the right. Looks like they're setting up for a pass to him. Nope, nope. Looking to pass up the middle of the field. He's got Pearsall again. Pearsall's having a hell of a game. Really wish he had done that for me in the entire season when I was losing every single week. And I had spent a lot of time thinking about who I was going to draft, drafted Pearsall, and then he ended up being a bust for me. That is right at midfield where that ball was completed. Basically, the 49 of the Bears is where the ball is right now. First down for the 49ers. It was Robin Wright in Princess Bride. Okay. I'm thinking of a different movie completely. There is one with Natalie Portman. It's like a Robin Hood movie or something. All right, looking to pass. Purdy going to throw to the right side, and it's over the head, incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. Oh no, the 49ers didn't get a completion. What are we going to do? Favorite Star Wars movie for me, honestly, used to be Attack of the Clones because I'm a prequel kid. Love the prequels. I've always loved the prequels. Didn't really like the first one as much, but the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith were great. Liked the Clone Wars the most. Now it has gone to, I also grew up watching Return of the Jedi on repeat on the VHS tape all the time. So Return of the Jedi was my favorite. Then it became Attack of the Clones. Then now as I've gotten older, Revenge of the Sith is actually my favorite one. Second favorite one would be Attack of the Clones, and then Return of the Jedi. That's my top 3. That's just my personal opinion of the movies because I'm a prequel kid, as I stated. I know a lot of people love Empire Strikes Back. That's their favorite. And that people say that that's the best one. Have you seen Andor? I saw season 1 of Andor. Haven't watched season 2 of Andor, but actually, you may have given me an idea after the game. My wife's going to go to sleep. I'm going to eat the rest of these wings, and I'm going to go in there and maybe watch season 2 of Andor because it is fabulous. The first season was a 10 out of 10 for me. Love that stuff. Purdy gets hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 7, and the Bears might have actually forced a punt here. We may have our first. Is the punter going to get to come on the field for the 49ers? That guy's getting so bored over there. You know, they were showing him on the sidelines last game, just kind of ho-humming around because he's barely punted all year. Second punt of the game for him. Unless they go for it. It's 4th and 7, and they're in pretty reasonable field position to maybe go for it. Ewoks are adorable. My little nugget, my little Sheepoo dog, looks just like an Ewok. Had a lot of dogs that look like Ewoks, though. 4th and 7. Punt coming from the 45 of the 49ers. Going to go way over into the 10 area. Fair caught at the 10. Bears going to have to go 90 yards if they're going to want to get a touchdown. Morstead so excited, running straight up to high five everybody. Being a punter must be so chill in the NFL. When you know you're a good punter, you already know what you're doing. Just go out there, kick the ball once, and go sit on the sideline. For you, it's 1 Sith, 2 Empire, 3 Return of the Jedi. Not a bad list. You agree with me on the first one, though, Revenge of the Sith. I think it's the best one. The lightsaber battles are insane. They could have added more, too, especially in the second movie. They redacted a lot of lightsaber battles they could have added in the prequels that were amazing. If you look at the deleted scenes on the old DVDs, they had a lot of cool scenes. Can just say Jedi anymore because Darth Mickey had his way with that. Yeah, the sequel trilogy, I think Disney regrets the sequel trilogy so much that they may actually completely pretend it never existed and make a new There's been rumors that they'll just gonna make a new storyline, kind of like I've heard rumors that Game of Thrones is going to make a new sequel trilogy that happens after the story of Game of Thrones. So they may be working on that right now, and that they said that might tie up some of the loose ends that were done because of the horrible season 8 that everyone hated. So that would be great if that happened as well. Jedi or Sith? I'm Jedi all the way. I've always been Jedi. My wife is a full-blown Sith. I don't know how we coexist. But they do say opposites attract. We're in a really good game, guys. Hope you guys hang out. Come stick around. We're watching the fourth quarter, talking about Star Wars, doing the play-by-play for the game right now. What's your MVP race opinion? Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, you'd execute Order 66 in a heartbeat. But what I am saying, though, is Anakin, when he turned to the dark side, I did kind of empathize with him a little bit. He had been through some hell, dude. I was like, dude, the Jedi freaking cap their ass, dude. Go get him, Anakin. That scene of him going up the stairs to the Jedi Temple with the 501st behind him, one of the coolest scenes in movie history to me. So cool. Oh, what's your MVP race opinion? I just read that completely wrong. Must be the brain fog from being on all day. May or Stafford? Oh man, that's a hard one. Let me have a minute to think about that one. Pass completed on. Oh my goodness, first down could be about 20 yards for the Bears, all the way to the 36-yard line. What a play! 25 yards. Yeah, Darth Vader is the real tragedy. Forget Romeo and Juliet. It's really Darth Vader that's the real tragedy. You hope they do. You don't hate the end of Game of Thrones. It was a bit rushed though, but you liked it more than many other things you've watched. Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but man, they really ruined Daenerys' character. And they should have had Jon Snow be the king at the end instead of Bran. That whole thing with Bran, I'm like, dude, he said he can't rule anything, and suddenly he's the ruler of the 7 kingdoms. That's so dumb. All right, rolling out to his left. Caleb Williams has been throwing it, slinging it all night long. This time he's going to run it. He's going to get out of bounds after about a 3-yard gain to the 39. We have 10 minutes and 30 seconds left. I haven't watched enough of Drake May this season to say he's the MVP. I have watched a lot of Matthew Stafford this year, and I know that he could be an MVP. So I'm not sure who I would pick. I just haven't watched enough Drake May. I would probably pick Stafford over May, and May has a long time to continue getting MVPs after Stafford retires, which may be a year or two from now. Stafford doesn't have much left in the tank. Down with the monarchy? I think that would be what Jon Snow would want. He's going to make a constitutional republic in Westeros. We're going to vote for our leaders. Like Revenge of the Sith is he could be the president of King's Landing. Like Revenge of the Sith is your perfect movie. Like you don't even include it in your rankings because it's automatically number 1 over anything. For me personally, the way that Avengers culminated with Avengers Endgame is my perfect movie. That was a perfect ending to a 10-year movie trilogy. Avengers Endgame, freaking chef's kiss. Quarterback sneak on 3rd and 1's going to get a first down to the 48. First down for Williams and the Bears. And they're starting to move a little slower, trying to get the ball into 49ers range, try to take this lead and leave not very much time on the clock for the 49ers. I really do think Endgame is my perfect movie. The way that they did that, pure perfection. Everything afterwards, but that was so amazing. My favorite Marvel movie was Endgame. Yeah, such a perfect movie. 3 straight hours of just pure madness. Really, like, it's not a perfect movie, but it's my favorite Marvel movie. A big pass downfield to Loveland, a 32-yard completion. These tight ends are eating today. My goodness. That's a first down. Bears going again. The Bears may pull this one off, guys. They got to stop defensively, and now it looks like they're going to score. These defenses are struggling tonight. We don't talk about new MCU apart from a few exceptions. I've heard the Fantastic Four movie is good, so I haven't seen it yet. Also heard Superman's good, haven't seen it yet. I don't see very many movies anymore right now, but I wait for them to come out on streaming services. I really enjoy the comfort of my own home watching stuff. Delay of game on the offense. Ooh, bad penalty, 5 yards backwards. That's a big mistake right now. You've always wanted anybody who's in the chat right now and wants to subscribe to KindaAskewSports 2, my baseball channel, and you haven't done it yet. I'm at 15 subs, trying to get to 50 before the season starts so I can stream Arizona Diamondbacks games. I can't stream until I hit 50 subscribers, so I'll be posting videos starting in February, but not posting anything yet there. Your Mac Jones will have to come in and clean up. MCU is way too much of a time investment. Yeah, you got to almost do like one movie a day, but the Iron Man movies by themselves are just incredible. Captain America's got some good ones too. Handoff, Monongai, 4 yards, going to make it 2nd and 11 for the Bears. Gets back most of what they had just lost on that delay of game penalty. The Iron Man movies, especially that first one, that first one's great. Monongai got that 4-yard gain, gets back the delay of game. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Just pretend you got an incomplete pass and move on. You're in field goal range, though. At the minimum, you can bring the kicker out. The kickers have been great today for both teams. Santos is probably going to nail whatever he needs them to nail. 7 minutes, 15 left in the game. Ball at the 21. Williams is going to throw this ball out. Completed. Monongai going to get about 2 yards on this play. Ball's at the 19, and we have a late flag coming in. It might be on the 49ers. It might be a personal foul. It looks like it might be Bethune. A little bit of pushing and shoving with Loveland and Bethune at the end of the play, and then Bethune grabbed Loveland's face mask. There's the flag. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on Bethune for grabbing the face mask and pulling it down. That's a big penalty late in this game. 7 minutes left in the game. That penalty is going to be an automatic first down, and it looks like a half a distance to the goal. I feel like Marvel has better heroes. DC has better villains. DC just needs to get their shit together. That's all I gotta say. They're just their storytelling has not been as good, and hopefully it'll get better with James Gunn. I mean, that Superman movie, like I said, I've heard it's pretty good. They're making the Supergirl one. Hopefully they come out with a better Flash, because Flash is my favorite superhero, and I didn't want to watch any of the movies with the Flash in the last DC universe, so they need to get a better Flash, because freaking made me mad. All right, a 1-yard pass completion at 2nd and goal. Caleb Williams really impressing me this season. Grant Gustin is, they should have just used him in the movies. It would have been much better. Oh, the CW Flash. It was so good for the first 3 seasons and into the 4th season, and it started getting so much drama. OCW shows. The Arrow show was also badass the first few seasons. All the way through the first 5 seasons, actually. That's a little shovel pass. Going to be a loss of about 2 on the play. It's 3rd and goal. Can the 49ers get a big stop here? Best Batman was definitely, actually, this one's pretty solid in my opinion. Christian Bale. I think he's my favorite Batman right now. I don't mind Edward, the Edward Cullen vampire from Twilight. I don't mind his new Batman. I think that the movie wasn't that bad with him. I think it wasn't that bad, but I think Christian Bale's the best Batman that I've experienced. 3rd and goal in the gun. Caleb Williams looking to throw. My brain is gone. He throws it over Monongai's head, almost intercepted. Ball not being tipped, could have been intercepted, and he's doing this right here. Almost had it. They're going to bring out the kicker. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss any comments. You even suffered through Incredible Hulk. Yeah, the Hulk hasn't had his own really good movie yet. He's always like hanging out with Thor or something. But the Incredible Hulk was technically the first movie of that universe, but I consider Iron Man the first one. All right, kick is up. It is good. Bears have a lead. We get to flip it again. That's another flip it. Flip it, dip it, drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Who do you think is best Batman? I love the fourth season, but it started pushing narratives in season 5 that it shouldn't have. I also didn't like that with Oliver and the Green Arrow, he ended up being with Felicity when he should have been with Laurel or Sarah, one of those two. And then with Grant Gustin, the Flash, he should have been with like anyone, anybody. He should have been with Patty, that police officer from the second season, I think. That was my favorite person that he dated. And then he ended up with Iris. Come on, guys. Robert Pattinson was a good Batman. Yeah, I think so. I agree. Who do you think deserves a standalone movie but hasn't gotten one yet? But hasn't gotten one yet's the hard part. Because a lot of them have one already. We're on a commercial break after the field goal. Here's how much time we have left in the game. Getting down to the wire. Zoom was awesome. Yeah, Zoom was awesome. He was one of my favorites. Yeah, I think he was actually my favorite villain in that show. And then Green Arrow had a ton of great villains also. Yeah, Zoom was 2. It was Reverse Flash season 1, then Zoom, then Savitar. Then I got bored after that brain guy showed up, and I was like, you could just kick his ass immediately. What are you waiting for? And he just kept losing to him. Anyways, but yeah, I stopped watching the show after it got super ridiculous. But I watched Green Arrow through 7 seasons, and I don't think it went much further than that. You liked DeVoe? Okay, well, there you go. He was all right. He wasn't as good as the first 3 villains, in my opinion. But, oh crap, my board's broke. I accidentally flipped the wrong, this thing flipped the wrong way. There we go. Let's make sure that's correct. A new Spawn movie? Is that Venom? It's a different version of Venom. All right, back from commercial break. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Bears have a 3-point lead. This has been an amazing game. One of the best of the season. We're about to find out if it's going to end up being one of the best or better than the Seahawks and Rams. I don't know if it's better than that one yet, but it's pretty close. NFC West is going to be a dangerous team, but right now the Bears are proving that they're going to be dangerous as well. We have 16 people in the Discord now, and 18, including myself. Glad to have everybody joining the Askew crew. Happy to have you here. A little bit of a fumble on the kickoff, but he's going to pick it up at the 10 and still manage to get out to the 25-yard line. Bears did a good job covering that one, and that's where the ball will start for the Niners. 25-yard line for San Francisco. Brock Purdy still had a fantastic game. I watched him in like 3 of the last 4 weeks playing. He's been incredible. Let's take a look here. He's 20 of 28 for 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, the INT on the very first pass of the game. He's been sacked once, QBR of 106 essentially. Great day for him. McCaffrey's going to get a few yards on first down. It's going to be second down, and let's see. Looks like he's having a bit of maybe oblique tightness because they're trying to rub out that side. It might be his back and it might be his obliques. It's over either way. It's the side over here, and he's doing exercises to strengthen his core. So this is probably an abdominal tightness or abdominal strain that McCaffrey's dealing with right now, but he's still on the field. He's always been a little bit injury prone, but when you use him that heavily, it's going to happen, especially in a game like football. Pass is incomplete on second down. It is 3rd and 6 now for the 49ers. Bears getting a stop here would be big deal. 4:32 left in the game. They have C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I didn't even know he was on a team. Completely forgot about that guy. Okay, 3rd and 6. Maybe give McCaffrey a break for a second. You have other weapons all around the field. Looking to throw. 3rd and 6. Going to rush through all the pressure. Gets this pass to Tonjes, who's going to get a first down. 49ers going to keep moving the ball downfield. 4:20 left in the game. Ayo. Yeah, thanks, Chris. You saw it. I fixed it. Season 2, Savitar sucked. Devo was good. Like if you watch, let's see. If you watch season 4, it's good. Yeah, I watched season 4. That's when I stopped at season 5. New Spawn movie. He was better than Savitar. Nowhere near reverse flash or zoom. Oh, pass completed for 3 yards to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's still out there. No, Spawn from like DC. Okay. I don't know much about Spawn. Hell tried to recruit him. Hell's commander said no. Wow. That sounds like Hellboy or Ghost Rider. Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, guys. That's a throwback. Pass out, and it is dropped by Tonjes. Give me 3rd down. There's a flag on the field. Legal use of hands defense. 5-yard penalty. 1st down. Wow. Big penalty. Automatic 1st down for the 49ers because of a Bears penalty. Am I enjoying Lego Star Wars? Is it showing that I'm on Lego Star Wars right now? My wife is on Lego Star Wars. It's connected to my Xbox, so you can see what I'm doing on the Xbox. I kind of hate that, but she must be playing the game right now. McCaffrey's going to catch this ball. 1st and 10. He's going to get a 1st down and more out to the 40, out to the 38, and he's going to go out of bounds. 49ers moving the ball downfield yet again. Gain of 18 for the San Francisco 49ers. Guess that we know what Kate's doing, guys. Hey, the game's pretty fun. Told you guys we're Star Wars nerds. Oh, I can hide that? It's the one where you can roam around all the maps and stuff. It's pretty fun to play with her. She doesn't know how to play many video games, so we play that one together. No gain on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down. 27 touches for Christian McCaffrey tonight, and he is clearly out of breath. Now, let's see. I actually do want to block that. I don't want to eventually hundreds of people seeing that. No idea. To throw 2nd and 10 down the middle of the field. He's got Jennings. Jennings is running to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown 49ers to take the lead in the 4th quarter with 2:15 left. Ooh, what a game we're watching right now. Oh my goodness, it's time to flip it again. Oh my gosh. What a play by Jawan Jennings after this catch. Run after catch. Getting into the end zone. Perfect throw by Purdy. That was a Purdy throw. Extra point getting ready from Pinheiro. Then we have a time to flip it again. Kick is up. It is good. And it is time to flip it. We got a 42-38 game. Game of the week right now. They saved it for good time. It's always great when the primetime games are actually good. And account settings. Oldest Star Wars games you played are on PS2. The old Battlefront games were awesome. Yeah, when you get big, of course, it would be weird for subscribers to be looking at what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely. Go to user settings, activity privacy, and toggle off share your detected activities with others to stop showing games and apps. Okay. You must be getting tired. No, I've been tired. Yeah, but we're on that grind of 4,000 watch hours. Once we get there, we can let off the gas just a little bit. But I did the full 2 games yesterday and then 3 straight games today because we're trying to get as many watch time as many hours as possible. Pre-server profile. Let's see. Yeah, my wrist must be getting a little tired, maybe a little bit. Honestly, my wrist is used to doing stuff. I play games and do all that stuff all the time. I got strong thumbs, guys. Super grind, and it's been worth it though. You've been gaining a lot each day. Yeah, we've gained 13 subs today. Each one counts. That's another. If even 5 of those people watch the videos, that's another 5 views. We've gained 1 viewer to the live streams yesterday. I think that was Ethan, and then today we added Ashley. So that's also 2 new viewers to our live streams, and that's even 1 person a day. It's totally worth it. Even adding 1 person a day completely makes it worth it, and all the watch time we're getting as well is great. Even though like most of the people are hopping in and being like, hell no, I'm out of here. Even if we had 1 or 2 people a day, it's fantastic. You had to add Sapphire to do goodbye and welcome messages for people who leave and join the server. Okay. All right. So you said it says go to user settings. I don't know how to get there, but I'm never on Discord. So let's see. User settings. Glad we figured this out now. Manage privacy. Cool. We're going to go in there. We're going to manage privacy. Mr. Real Skew Xbox. Display on profile. Nope. Display Xbox as your status. Nope. Your account. Data and privacy. Use your Discord activity to personalize sponsored content. Blah, blah, blah. Or just get another person to join. You played Halo with your son. He would purposely shoot you. You would shoot him back. Yeah, I can't wait to play video games with my future child so that I can then pwn them at the games and show them who's boss. All right, ball's going to be kneeled down for the Bears. They're going to get the ball at the touchback position. I think that's the 35-yard line this season. Still been confused by that all season long. Sometimes been 25, sometimes 35, sometimes 45. 45 is out of bounds. Or 40 or something. But they changed it all up again this year, made it really confusing. Can you guys still see the Xbox stuff or can you not? Just wondering. All right, 2nd and 14, handoff. Going to be to Swift. He's going to get 5 yards. Out to the 40. Sweet, it's gone. Awesome. Yeah, I clicked on it. It was showing it. I said, turn that off. Don't show anything I'm doing on the Xbox. Okay, let's see here. Going to commercial break, 2-minute warning. And then we'll get the end of this really good game. All right, Leif, I added you to the Askew crew. Let me just keep adding. I guess. There we go. Adding Chris H to the Askew crew. Now I can make you Askew crew as well. Nova. There we go. Gideon, Casey Bat. Make sure everyone's in the Askew crew at least. There we go. Rex, you got like a really cool full-blown thing. When you click on your Discord thing, it has the picture of the guy from Parks and Rec. That's hilarious. I love it. We got 17 people in there now. That's cool. Thought for sure it was 18, but I guess someone decided they didn't like it and they left. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. One person was like, nope, I'm out of here. Yeah, this has been a crazy game, Earl. How you doing? Welcome in. The kickoff has to be within the landing zone. Okay. Bears, please beat the 49ers. All right, we're about to find out if they can do it. Williams looking to throw. He's going to complete this pass. No, he's not. He's going to throw it to the feet of Swift, and it's incomplete. And the reconnecting thing. So I quickly will just refresh the page and get back to it because I can't tell if it freezes up or not when that happens. So I want to make sure that it doesn't. So I just refresh the page real quick. Yeah, it froze for a second. We got 14 people. Okay, this just happened for the second time. At the most important time of the game, it's the first time in the entire marathon of 5 games we've been doing this weekend that we're having connection issues. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Caleb Williams in the gun, looking to take the snap, going to take it, going to pass this ball out to Swift, who's going to try to get upfield to the 49. He's going to do so. They're moving the ball quickly. Yeah, my internet's going in and out. We're finally getting people to hop in too, which is hilarious. Finally, as people start joining, because it's the end of this exciting game, it's like, nah, I'm good, fam. I'm all done. Even the Wi-Fi is getting tired, guys. It's probably because my wife's on Lego Star Wars. But hey, she can do whatever she wants. It's fine. 1 minute, 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And it looks like San Francisco is going to use a timeout. Didn't like what they were seeing. Going to readjust here. A little bit of momentum here for the Bears. 3rd and 4, 1:24 to go. Waiting for the timeout, and then we'll get our next play. This is a big play here. First, your poor internet's fragile little bandwidth. At this point, it's probably down to hardly anything. This is Chris Collinsworth just said this is one of the plays of the game right here. Gosh, gotta love the color commentary from Chris Collinsworth. Good job, man. Chris Collinsworth is one of the reasons why I wanted to get on here, because I bet people are tired of listening to that guy. I don't even know what bandwidth is. I actually don't. I guess it's the amount of internet usage you can get up to a certain point before it starts going slow. Yeah, he doesn't get to glaze Mahomes anymore because Mahomes isn't in the season anymore. He hurt himself, and they're not going to the playoffs. Williams is running on 3rd and 4. He's going to get the first down, and he gets out of bounds. Good play by Williams. That's a first down for the Bears. They're still moving. There's 1:17 left. They do need a touchdown to win. There's no field goals going to happen on this drive. Now, here's a guy that liked Patrick Mahomes. Still got Monday Night Football tomorrow. Yes, we do. And then probably not Thursday Night Football. Actually, there's no more Thursday Night Football. So we're all good on that one. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 49ers 45-yard line. You can see it right here on the board if I'm not calling it. It's going to be dropped by Loveland on a 3-yard pass. First drop of the game for him. How dare he? More catches without a drop than any tight end, really. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord if you would like to, anybody in the stream. We're creating a Discord for all the subscribers. Also, if you enjoy baseball content, I'm going to start posting on KindaAskewSports 2, my second channel, where I'll be doing my Arizona Diamondbacks and baseball streams and all that content as well. So subscribe to either one if you want to. If you're here, happy to have you here. Pass incomplete, intended for Cole Kmet. It's going to be 3rd and 10. This is a big play for the Bears. Let's see if Caleb Williams has the right play in him, or if he's going to go get it done himself like he did on the last play. The last 3rd down play, he went and got this himself. He scrambled in for a 1st down. 3rd and 4, he got 5 yards. Can he get the 1st down here? They got 2 plays to do it. In the gun, Caleb Williams. Gonna send someone in motion. Gonna snap the ball at the 50. Looking to throw. Gonna complete the pass. It is caught. Number 10 gonna get a 1st down. All the way to the 31, and he is down. 1st down for the Bears. They're keeping the drive alive. Man, Caleb Williams and Brock Purdy are having an absolute duel right now. Just to think, man, the Bears did not think they had their franchise quarterback the last year or two. And now look at Caleb Williams here. A good coach, and this guy looks like an absolute stud. Caleb Williams throwing this football. It is completed to the 26-yard line. It's going to make it a 2nd and medium to short. 39 seconds left, and there's a timeout taken. I think that's by Chicago this time. You think he's going to throw an interception? Casey's betting on an interception. I don't know. This year, the Bears have been winning these close games. They haven't been losing them. The Bears right now, I mean, they're 11-4. They've been winning all these games. 49ers also 11-4. Even with all their injuries, still been winning all their games as well. Every single play is the biggest play of the game at this current moment. 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Our marathon is ending in spectacular fashion, our streaming marathon. Will it end with a Bears win, or will the 49ers hold on? It's going to be 2nd and 5, rolling out to the right, thrown a little bit low. That would have been a 1st down and more. Ooh, that was a close one. If you're willing to take a shot to Burden, yeah, if they can call up a play for it. You're stress eating quesadillas? I don't blame you. I'm going to stress eat wings after this. They've won majority after trailing in the 4th quarter. Yeah, been a great year for them that way. Duvernay in open space. Pressure too strong. Yeah. ESPN and the 49ers have a 67% chance to win. That's honestly, given what's going on right now, not a very high percentage chance considering they have a lead with only 36 seconds left. Looking to throw. Oh, hit him in the hands. Burden dropped this one, and it's going to be 4th and 5. He should have caught that ball for a 1st down. Drops the 3rd and 5 pass that would have been a 1st down for about 6 yards. Good throw. Oh, yikes. 2 drops. A drop by Loveland and a drop by Burden. All right, this is it. Game will be over if the Bears can't get it. If they do get it, they can keep the drive moving. We're going to have another timeout. 2nd timeout for the Bears. So basically, this is it. They don't have enough time to stop the clock. There's only 33 seconds left. You got to go up with the best play on your playbook. Oh, but either way, this has been a 10 out of 10 football game. 0 out of 10 defensive game, though. When will the Week 18 game times come out after this game? I'm assuming tomorrow or by Tuesday. It's going to come out probably by Tuesday because no one's playing on Thursday. No, I think Seahawks Rams was better, but this one's really close. This is a close second. If the Bears end up winning on like a last second touchdown, then I'd say maybe this one's better. If they don't get it here, let's see. Pass completed. It's a first down. Down to the 13. That's Loveland. Whoo, I got shivers on that play. If the Bears end up winning, I think it will be better than the Rams and Seahawks. But right now, I mean, they're almost a dead tie, but all of them have had NFC West people in it. Seahawks, Rams, and 49ers. They might be showing that they're the top 4 teams in the NFC right now. That guy was wide open. There was nobody near him. Nobody was near him on that play. Just completed the pass, easy first down. 26 seconds left. There are no timeouts. 49ers still have 2 timeouts, and they're going to need them if there's a score here quickly. They are talking about the play. They have to get it quickly, though. There's 15 seconds on the play clock. Moving up to the formation in the gun. First and 10 for the Bears. Rolling out to the right side. Gonna throw incomplete. Threw it away as the pressure was getting there. 21 seconds left. It is 2nd and 10. Wait, if the Bears score now in 6 seconds, the 49ers still have timeouts and could tie 45-45. They could. The way they've been moving the ball, it's possible. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. All right, 49ers fans trying to hope that their defense will bend but not break. Williams going to take the snap. He's going to check to throw, going to complete this pass. Oh, it is flipped. He flips it back just like the Bills did in the last game. Caught by Loveland, flipped to another guy, and they're going to go get a first down. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, and they're going to spike the ball with 4 seconds. Because they didn't hustle, they only have 4 seconds left. That's one play. Unless it's a quick incompletion, maybe you have 2 plays max. One play. This game is going to come down to this one play. There is no time left for the 49ers now. That was a huge tackle for Lenore. It comes down to this play right here. Basically, the 2-point conversion from the Bills game it's all or nothing right here. Who's going to win? Caleb Williams moving swift in motion. Going to take the snap. Going to look to run. Never mind. He's going to move around. He avoids the sack by jumping. He's going to look for someone else to be open. Throws to the end zone. It is incomplete, and the Bears have lost. The 49ers are going to pick up the win today. Incomplete pass. Caleb Williams tried his ass off to try to get that completed. What a game. The 49ers are going to hold on in what may be a rematch in the playoffs in a few weeks. We'll have to wait and see if these two teams end up facing off again. But that was an absolutely incredible game. See, we're in store for a really good playoffs. Burden is down on the field right now for the Bears. That could be a big deal for the Bears and their playoff hopes. If they don't have a receiver like Burden, I'm sure that they'll still be perfectly fine based on how they're looking right now, but that'd be a big loss for them. Yeah, not another injury, and of course it's on the last play. 49ers going to win 42-38. Brock Purdy is solidifying himself as one of the top quarterbacks in the NFL from what I've seen over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Bethune with an absolutely awesome game defensively for the 49ers as well. This has been crazy. Steve called the game. He was correct. 49ers ended up winning. I thought it was going to be the Bears. We got the thing on the ticker. San Francisco wins. That is your final. Subscribing and liking is free. Come join the Askew crew. We do this every single week in the NFL season, and we'll also be doing it for baseball season on our second channel. Happy to have you here. Man, the marathon is finally over. We had 600 people hop into this stream, 27.6 total watch hours, leading up to about 28 by the time we end up turning this sucker off. Let's hop through a real quick recap. This game was back and forth. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Let's look at the scoring recap for the game. We'll run you through it real fast. I'll run you through it. Brock Purdy had an intercepted pick six for the first play of the game. Bears were leading 7-0. Then the 49ers responded with a touchdown of their own, made it 7-7. Then the 49ers scored another touchdown, made it 14-7. Then Caleb Williams had a deep pass to Burden, made it 14-14. Then right after that, again, 49ers responded with another touchdown, made it 21-14. It was a Christian McCaffrey touchdown. And then again, another answer by the Bears made it 21-21. That was Loveland for the touchdown. Again, another response by the 49ers made it 28-21. Then in the third quarter, you had a response by the Bears tying it 28-28. Then Brock Purdy again responded to Juszczyk for a touchdown, 35-28. Again, another response by the Bears made it 35-35. Then the Bears finally took a lead, took a 3-point lead, 38-35. Brock Purdy then on that final touchdown to Juwan Jennings, that would be the deciding touchdown, made it 42-38. Let's look at the final team stats here. Total yards pretty split. 496 for the 49ers, 432 for the Bears. 296 passing yards for the 49ers and 322 for the Bears. Rushing yards were 200 for the Niners, 110 for the Bears, 7.3 yards per play for the Niners, and 6.8 for the Bears. Taking a look at the player stats, Caleb Williams went 23 of 35 for 306 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really great day for him. Really great day for Brock Purdy, 24 of 33 for 303 yards, 3 touchdowns, INT, and a sack. A quarterback rating of 118.6. Christian McCaffrey ended with 23 carries, 140 yards, and through the air, he had 4 catches for 41 yards. Ricky Pearsall was the leading receiver for the 49ers tonight, 5 catches for 85 yards. The 2 touchdowns were Tonjes and Juwan Jennings, and then also Juszczyk. Through the air for the Bears, receiving touchdowns, you had 1 for Burden. You had 1 for Loveland as well. Burden finished with 8 catches and 138 yards, whereas Loveland finished with 4 catches for 79 yards. What a day. What a game. Absolutely awesome. Game was worth a timestamp for this stream. You will probably do one for the Eagles game as well. Hey, man, appreciate it. That's also giving me more watch time as well. If you want to hop in there, put some timestamps, I absolutely appreciate it, man. You definitely don't have to if you don't want to. Thanks for hanging out, Casey. That was so fun. Thank you, Ethan. We'll see you tomorrow for the Monday night game. I will be doing it, most likely, unless my voice is completely gone when I wake up. We will be doing it. And I'm going to go rest after this marathon. I got to shower because it's starting to get stinky in this room. Thanks, Sports Insanity. You're the best. Appreciate it. All you guys are the best. See you tomorrow, Liz. Go Dolphins. All right, everyone. Have a good night. You had a dude that did college basketball? Well, I won't be doing that, so I won't steal his thunder. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. I'm going to turn the scoreboard off, and I'm going to go ahead and get the heck out of here. Adios.